27.5 pounds without looking it up.
Still don't see a kilogram.
What the fuck is a kilogram?
The same thing as a kilometer.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
I have no idea how big a
How many
kilometer is.
Pikachus? How many Pikachus does
Oh
it
my
take?
God.
How many?
My baby.
Oh yeah, I fixed him. I had to sew him back together.
Yeah, after you've ripped him apart.
I laid on him and I'm obese, okay? That's
I am
not my fault.
69 kilograms.
69
Nice.
kilos.
But
Well,
eat that.
69.853 to be specific. But
How much is a fucking stone?
then
B.
again, I'm saying I'm 11 stone. I could be a bit off.
Ugh, I'm so upset right now.
Why? Why are you in upsetty spaghetti?
It's about 154 pounds. Oh my god, I can throw you.
Oh, stone? Stone is 14 pounds. 6.35 kgs.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, I'm light. Look at me. What made you think I weighed anything?
Yeah, honestly.
I assumed you'd have like some like weird like tall weight like I do.
Nope.
Except the
Someone
frog.
except
I think
the
he got his
frog.
tall weight and then lost that weight.
Probably. I
Yeah.
did randomly lose
everyone
several
gets it.
stone.
Yeah, everyone gets it. Like tall people, everyone gets that tall weight. You just lost it, which is crazy.
Let's eat
I
mine.
also, I do, one of my many medical conditions is like atrophy faster than average. So I actively lose muscle and fat and things
Mm-hmm.
without trying.
Well, that'll do it.
So I'm always thin and lightweight, and I'm trying to do more exercises to put the muscle back on. But
Mhm.
you know, sticking to exercises is not the easiest thing to do all the time.
You know what you need?
There's an app. There's an app I like to use. It's like, imagine it like video game quests. You like put how many you want to do, and you just do it throughout the day, and it gives you like little rewards you can use to do things when you complete it.
I just wrote it. I just put a big whiteboard on my wall and made a calendar and went 3 times a week I'm exercising. So I just grab my barbell and do some random exercises with it.
You need rice in your life, Chris.
Honestly.
It'll change everything, bro. You
Rice and
need rice
potatoes.
and lots of
An
it.
egg. And egg.
You know what? You just need chippy fish, honestly. That's all you need. Chippy
Chippy
fish.
fish.
Chippy fish, carbs and protein. That's all you need, honestly. Healthy fats.
I mean, I don't mostly just eat. I mean, it's mostly frozen chicken because I just air fry everything now. And then it's normally fries or pasta.
Start baking. Learn how to properly bake. Your arms will get huge.
Oh, I know how to bake. I used to do it when I was young.
Whisk. Just whisk.
Just
I was gonna
whisk.
say, you always see these chefs and their like arms. They never look massive, and then you see the actual strength they have in them, and it's like, yeah.
Bro, if you
Just
just
start whisking.
knead dough every day, bro, you'll get fucking massive on like one arm though.
Oh, like the rice grippy stuff.
Not like when you're making flour and you gotta knead it together, like
Yeah.
making hard dough, knead that, bro. You'll get fucking huge in one arm. Your other arm's
Just work
cooked.
for a bakery.
Yeah, just work for a bakery.
Yeah, own a bakery.
I will say, Josiah, just the last thing, just to round out what we were talking about. I'm not too worried about how much I weigh. I'm more worried about my body fat
It
percentage.
seems you've gained weight and muscle, which is a good thing.
I have. It's pretty
Yeah, it seems
wild.
you gained a lot of muscle.
I don't think I've like. It's crazy when I look in the mirror and I see like definition of my forearms now. Like that, I've never had that in my life. That's crazy. But I'm working on my athleticism. So push-ups, I want to be able to do minimum. I want to be able to do 50. Like that's my long-term goal, 50 in a row. Short-term goal, I just want to be able to do 2. I want to do two full range push-ups. I will be so happy because a full
You could do 2 push-ups.
well, I can't right now. Like if I tried, I fully would just fall on my face. Like a slow controlled one.
I got you. All right.
Go ahead.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Try 1 on dumbbells, not on your hands.
Oh, on dumbbells, like yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Do it with dumbbells. Try 1 like that.
and then I'll do that. But then I will say the other thing I'm concerned athletics with athleticism. I'm currently doing 2+ miles a day walking. I'd like to be able to continuously jog or run 2 miles, like with no stopping, or every quarter mile stop and shadow box for 2 or 3 minutes and then continue without me having to go like, oh god, oh god, because I can walk pretty well, you know. Yeah, crying like that banana cat. uh, but yeah, currently I'm doing that, and then working on the heavy bag. I'd like to be able to do 12 rounds consecutively. As of now, I sit on my ass for after round 4 for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, I hear you, Bell. I can't get up right now.
No one can read your form except me.
My
They
form?
can.
They can't.
No,
How?
I
because
can.
if you look at the results, you can see everybody's results.
That
Oh,
shouldn't be a thing.
I'm done talking, by the way. But what's going on?
Sorry, because do you remember on the form for Josiah's campaign, it has things that your character keeps a secret?
Right.
So I sent
I'm
it to
glad y'all
Josiah
peeped
through
that.
private message, so none of you could read it.
Right. That's not.
Wow.
Y'all not supposed to be able to see that.
No, I didn't read anyone's. That's just lame.
I wasn't going to
Oh,
take that risk.
I fixed it. I fixed it because there's a view result summary, share result summary with respondents. Okay, I fixed it in the settings.
Wow. Imagine.
Do that for yours, Christian. Do that for yours.
I'm going.
It's in the settings under presentation. It says view results summary. I haven't put mine through, so that works.
Have you read them yet?
Nah, I'm gonna do that when we start getting close to finishing out this campaign. But I did a nice skim through, and I've seen the bullshit. I've seen some of the bullshit. I've seen some of the bullshit.
So where do I go? Settings.
Settings. It's after responses, and then you go to presentation.
I see it.
Oh,
Presentation.
oh. Speaking of the responses, he or she who shall not be named. My session is not going to be. Damn, what's the name of that game? What's the name of the game? What's the name of the game? Oh my god. Oh, now I gotta Google.
Wait. So what should I click? View
Unclick
results.
view results summary.
Oh, unclick. Oh, that's been unclicked.
Unclick. Good shit.
And I only have one response so far. I only have DPs.
Cool. Because he already had his shit ready.
I know he's excited to. I mean, you guys know it's no surprise. He's gonna be playing Morel, so he's very excited to play Morel.
All right.
He
Like the
spoke on it.
mushroom?
No. His character's name is Morel.
Morel. MOR
Morel
dash.
Mune.
Yeah.
Dash EL?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yes,
MOR-EL.
MOREL.
Yeah.
Morel mushroom.
Well, shit.
They're like incredibly hard to find unless there's been like a fire in the area.
Oh wow.
Damn. So since this will be my group, I'll speak on my stuff. I seen y'all stuff, but I haven't like deep read into it because I want to remember it. I don't want to forget nothing.
Mhm.
But to those, no shots at anyone's characters or anything like that. I uh I want to keep things kind of mainly on the plot. While y'all do have y'all characters outside of the stuff, uh the goal is well I like you'll see when we play, but like what you do outside of the character will still pertain to the story. But Ben, for example, I I won't be participating in what you're throwing at me, okay? That's gonna take too
Nah.
long. That's going to take too long, buddy.
You want me to slim it down? I can slim it down a bit.
No, no. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Bro, I put so much in there just so you'd have stuff to go off of.
I'm saying outside of the fantasy character, it would take too much time into our very time crunch session for you to pursue
Is it the end? Is it towards the end?
the other person. The other person. It'll be a little too much time for you to pursue that, okay?
Hmm.
Yes.
Oh, he got a
Little
relationship
too
No,
brewing.
that was just something that could. No, that was just something that could have been brought up.
Yes. But obviously I will be using everyone's stuff. I will be using it all against you. Everyone that you put in your backstory will die session 1
There's
because
like
I feel
7
like
people
it.
in my backstory. I think I
Yeah.
know who you're talking about, but I
So
can't be entirely sure.
Priyanka, your character is in someone's backstory, so go ahead and have another character ready because that's just unfortunate because you're in someone's backstory.
Excuse
So
me?
yeah,
Who?
all that hard work is just
I'm
for
sorry.
nothing,
I'm
unfortunately.
I'm sorry. It's
Yeah,
my beat.
sorry, not sorry.
My beat.
Character's dead. Truck Coon comes again, does what he does best.
Wait, my fantasy character or like my
You know what? Let's
which
just get them
one?
both gone, just for the fun. I was playing.
Oh my god, okay. I was like, what? I was struggling to come
Truck
up with a
coon.
backstory.
The
You
little
did well. You did very well.
Thank you. I forgot a lot of it. So
I'm sure we all did well,
Uh, so
except for maybe DB.
I don't want to hold nothing up too long since it's already 8:30. Something that I wanted to shoot at y'all
oh.
on Wednesday is before the session starts, either a week before or the week of. I want to do separate session zeros, all in the
Ooh.
same day. So I'll probably like schedule you all over the span of a couple of days or on the same day. I need like 30 to an hour with each of you.
I'm free whenever, literally whenever.
trying to go on a date.
Yeah.
All right,
Aw.
I'll bring flowers.
So I'll around that time I'll start scheduling things out. I'll probably do it all on the same day, honestly.
Okay.
There's some things that need to happen. And also
Some
I want to test out
teeth.
if I have like a separate session zero with everyone and then everyone's already like accustomed to their character and then we smash all of you together. I wonder how the party's going to come to be by doing that.
Mm.
And then
Mm.
also, I have some separate things that I need to do with y'all in the session zero. It's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of new session, we're getting really close to beginning our God campaign.
Uh, yeah,
Don't
go ahead.
say
Yeah,
it.
go ahead. Go ahead.
How
Go
Don't
ahead.
close?
say
Stop.
it.
Go ahead.
Very
Stop
close.
lying. You're lying.
Shut,
Session's never ending.
My prediction currently, uh,
6
I'm
more.
I'm thinking.
60.
So we'll probably
200
play.
more.
We're gonna play the 24th. We're probably gonna play the 31st. To be honest, I don't see any plans happening then.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know what you want to do. You better tell me plans first.
Well, I don't know.
Priyanka, Priyanka,
I don't
What?
make him
know.
take you to
Is
the make him take you to the most expensive restaurant.
It's his birthday.
it's my birthday?
I don't care. I don't care. Get a lobster for me. For me. Eat a whole lobster
Can I eat steak? I don't
and
like
frosting.
lobster.
Pizza and frosting.
No,
You
we're
lost
done.
me. I was actually contemplating doing that. You lost me with the frosting bullshit.
Now
Sorry.
Priyanka and I have
Nope.
to break up because of your suggestion for food. Because of
I
the
apologize.
pizza and
I blame you
frosting.
then.
We're
Have
done.
you
This is
tried
your
it yet?
fault.
Have you tried it? Have you tried it?
Fuck
No, not
no.
Do it.
nasty.
Do it. Do it.
No.
No.
Unfortunately,
Challenge you
I
to do it.
have.
Did you like
Why
it?
would
Just
you
because
do
you
Did
that?
you
like
like
doesn't mean
it?
they won't.
Uh, it's not bad, bro. It's not bad.
The cheese pizza?
I'm
But
leaving. I'm leaving.
if he dips the pizza in it, that's nasty. I can get the
Oh.
crust.
Oh, the crust. It's just bread. Yeah.
Yeah, the crust.
That's different.
No, the whole
But the
pizza.
pizza,
Whole pizza.
you're
No.
fucking disgusting.
No.
Y'all are
I
nasty.
disown you, Ben. You're no longer my You're no longer my son, brother, nor friend. None
I
of
know when I'm
those.
not wanted. I know when I'm not wanted.
It's accurate. It's very accurate.
Okay, and now we'll start the
Now,
session.
Without pen. But no, seriously, probably in 2 or 3 weeks, I think I see us starting God campaign session 0
man, my defense is supposed to be in like 3 weeks or four,
on a Sunday, Sunday night,
probably four.
on a Sunday
No,
night.
no.
Then you don't need to worry about it. You're fine.
Hopefully,
Wow.
we'll have mine done soon as well. Because
Ooh.
I've decided to cut a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
'Cause-
No.
Oh man, we ain't
well,
even made it to the
Wow.
dungeon yet.
Come on,
well,
man.
nah, it's because
Wow.
I was thinking about it, and all the things I had in my head, I'm like, if I left all that in, we're going to be here for like another 15 sessions. And I'm like,
Good.
I don't want that.
But
So I'm
we're not in
cutting
a
way
rush to
back and
start
I'm leaving the
mine
fun bits
session.
in.
So we're leveling
I
up.
don't see a problem.
I see us
Let's
leveling
not
up.
rush it.
Do you mean other than the fact that I thought I'll take out this one bit of combat that I had planned, and I'm like, that's going to be 4 sessions saved right there, taking out this one bit of combat. So I was like,
Dang.
How much health could
I
they
know
possibly have had?
it had nothing to do with that, but as I was the original plan for like how you were gonna like how you were gonna find them or they find you or whatever, and then getting into the combat and like all the extras around it, I was like, yeah, you're gonna take 3 sessions just to get to the fighting.
I legit, Chris. Sometimes it's okay to railroad us. Sometimes you have to tell your story.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sometimes you cannot leave it up to the PCs. You need to be like, oh hey, it's me, Jack. We should do this, right? And then yes, we should probably.
And that is why we are going to be fast tracking the last day and a half on the ship, because I still have nothing for you to do on the ship.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to
Look, that's
basically
W
railroad you to
railroading.
the point I want you to be, and then you
W
get free play
railroading.
from that.
There you go.
W railroading, Chris.
Railroad.
That's what I do with
Congratulations.
our downtime in the main campaign. I'm just like, we got a day until or 3 days till something happens. What do y'all want to do today? And that's it.
Honestly, I'm literally like, there is only so much I can have you do on a ship, but I also don't like just bypassing the travel because it just feels a bit weird. But it's like there's only so much I literally can have you do on this ship where you're just going in a straight line.
We could be playing cricket. Just saying.
We
It's
if
time.
if you
We
if you
show them
say
cricket is better.
if you say Chris, if you say, okay, there's a few things that you guys can do. You can do A, B, or C, and then choose one, and then you run it for 25 minutes, and then we are happy. We're happy little fat gamers, okay? That's what we are. That's all you do. You could have a beach anime episode like the volleyball one. You know, you could always do that.
It's maybe not this time. You've already been derailing me enough. You'll just randomly turn around and head to the nearest beach. Like,
Yeah, if the beach has the big bat on it. Well,
either way, it's half past. Well, gone half past, so I think we should start. Is everybody in roll 20? Because I don't think anybody is.
fuck, not
Oh,
me.
nobody.
Just kidding.
So everybody gets in there.
I was looking at that cute spider that we have now.
I was
Oh my
literally
god, I was
wrong
waiting
roll
for
20.
so long for y'all to like finally see her.
Yo,
Did you find
yo,
that? Did you find it?
Yeah. What's up with this? What's up with this? You letting Priyanka grab the pictures now? What's up with that? What's up with
That's
that?
No.
What's next? You gonna let Priyanka become the Luminous?
What happened? What do you mean?
He showed me the picture and I was like, "Oh my god, that's really cute. I can't wait till everyone else sees her." And then he did the little like that was cute. And I was like,
Oh.
"Okay, I want everyone else's reaction on this."
Oh, yeah, they love the spider. I know they did. They didn't want to crush it.
It's gonna come back to bite us.
Okay, I read your
Literally.
message. We'll have to get together on what exactly that means, Chris.
No worries.
Chippy
But I just,
fish.
cause, like I said, because other people could see it, I was like,
Not anymore.
if I
Not
want to
anymore.
keep this a secret,
Hmm.
I'm going to keep it a secret. And I thought private
Absolutely.
messaging here was the quickest and the easiest way.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll have to get together. I don't know what the hell that means.
I still can't see my response, so I don't know what's going on.
Uh, I will have to, I guess, like send you. I don't know. Like, is
I
it
mean,
just you or everyone else can do it?
well, I mean, you have
Can
mine.
you
Mine
send
has
me
my name
mine?
on it.
I have to find a way to send y'all the links to get back
Pretty
on.
Just
sure.
export it to Excel and then it just shows up in like rows. So every individual response is a row.
I mean, regardless, you're gonna have our emails anyways. So I
I
figured,
didn't ask for your emails. I just asked for your name in my.
well, no, but it tells you our emails anyways,
No, that's just you.
No,
doesn't it?
unless it's
No,
not
does it just say us?
shared.
Yeah.
We could just say our characters' names, like send it to you specifically.
You all good. I already know who's who now. Just letting you guys get back into your thing, but
So what's happening?
I hear a damn rat in my ear.
Chris is trying to TPK us.
Slowly.
No, not pizza and frosting. Nasty.
Sorry, I was messing with Roll20 still. Things don't always move smoothly.
That's the BBEG, pizza and frosting. That's Chris's BBEG. Because
That's AO's final
Yeah.
form.
it's the opposite of carrots, which rabbits love. What do rabbits hate? Pizza and frosting.
Mortal enemy is just.
Hmm
I think
Is that
everyone.
Chippy Fish's? Is that Chippy Fish's like enemy?
No, I think Chippy Fish absorbs that.
Pizza and frosting. All right.
Chippy Fish is all, but just chooses to assume the Chippy Fish form.
How does one become a paladin of Chippy Fish?
You don't. Um, if you ever make contact with Chippy Fish, your soul will be fried.
No, you have to be chosen.
That too.
It's his choice.
Wait, I have a
It-
question.
There has to be
Is like gravy a thing with fish and chips?
That's what they
Like
call
what's the
ketchup.
brown thing with fish and chips? Is that gravy?
It's either gravy or brown sauce. Could be either. Could be barbecue sauce.
I love my brown British food. Yay.
No
I saw a
seasonings,
Could be curry
yay.
sauce. That's often brown.
curry
I
sauce?
saw,
Curry sauce.
I saw a video of somebody from the UK calling ketchup gravy.
What?
I've heard him call it a sauce.
Wait,
I
is
heard.
it sauce?
Yeah,
watched
it
a
is
video.
sauce. Tomato sauce.
Yeah, I watched somebody call it gravy.
It's gross.
No, but you call that
That
weird
made me
white
mad.
stuff gravy, so, like, don't start with me.
It's fucking
Okay,
gravy,
good.
Chris.
So it's just that one guy. That's good.
It's flour and water, and it's delicious, Chris. Stop it.
That's not gravy.
It's gravy with little pepper that you can't taste, little black specks that you don't know what it is.
Every time they're like, oh yeah, we're having this thing in gravy, and then this weird white slop comes out.
Okay, we can't call it slop. Okay, we have to call it something
It,
else so it's edible.
you could. It looks like it.
Not you. Not you
Tastes like it too.
denying the gravy. Okay,
Gravy's nasty.
you denied gravy 3 times before the cock crowed, and God is now mad at you.
Chippy
Which
Fish is mad.
Chippy Fish
what
is
god?
upset. Chippy Fish.
What? Oh my god, Hunty.
Chippy Fishito.
That's funny.
Anyways, Josiah, you should go watch my last thirst trap. It's not a thirst trap. It's not a thirst trap. I promise. It's me walking. I'm doing road work. I'm doing boxing stuff.
They're all thirst traps, in my opinion.
Right? Thank you.
Bet. It's not a thirst trap.
It is.
No.
It is if you try hard enough.
It's just gross. Gross. It's just me, and then I have like 20 pictures of flowers. Go look
Good.
at it, Josiah. If you're truly my Aries brother, we look at each other's bodies.
Oh my god.
The buddies.
When, how many bits do I have to send to get oiled up Christian
The
boxing?
buddies. Oh my. How many bits?
Please. No.
How much is a bit? Hold on, let me do the calculations.
Does
100,000.
Twitch make that money or does the creator get that money?
Creator gets bit money. I
Okay.
believe it's a percentage, but you get most of it from things that are paid to the creator, like subs. You get most of it. Donations, you get all of that. And then bits, you get most of it. Other things like
Mm,
advertisement, I think I literally get like 10 cents per ad per person.
that's it.
Yeah, let me tell you how much money I currently have in my Twitch uh payouts.
Twitch paying people more.
Turns out it's like $50,000.
Oh my god, I wish. I'd
That'd be
quit.
nice.
I'd quit so fast. Let me see.
I'm a full-time DM.
Bro, that new expansion for her sounds fucking amazing. I love it. Where is it? Creator dashboard. Monetization. Where is it? Affiliate. Because I'm only an affiliate. I haven't made partner.
All right.
What
This
do you
shit
need to
better be
do for
worth it.
that?
It's really not worth it that much. Channel.
God
Cat.
damn you!
Cat.
This is Xena. She is named after exactly what
You
it
got your
sounds like she's
butterflies
named
and
after.
shit?
Hi, little
I didn't catch
kitty.
the
I
butterfly. It
saved
was
this
on the
thing's
ground. I
life.
saved it.
This cat owes me its life. I found it inside
He's
of an
so
engine.
cute.
Yeah, I found it inside of a car engine.
How old was she?
This pretty much the same age. She's like a couple months older than she was when I grabbed her out of the engine.
She kidnapped her. Nice.
I was all right. We were outside picking my sibling up from school, and this old woman's outside next to our car, like yelling. And so I get out. I'm like, "Do you need help?" And she's like, "There's something inside my engine." So I was like, so I lifted the thing up, and and I just see a cat like poking its head out of all the like tubes and stuff in the car, and it is panting, like after it is sweating, like physically sweating through its fur. So I rip her out of the engine, and we have to take her to a gas station,
My
get her some
God.
water. Then we take her home, not knowing if she's gonna make it. And now she makes weird noises at me sometimes.
That's funny.
And apparently can't feel heat anymore because she sits in front of our heater and catches her fur on fire.
Damn.
Why cats so
Which
dumb?
3 times. 3 times she's caught her hair on fire. 3 times.
Jesus.
She's just cozy.
Cozy and on fire are 2 different things. Those are 2 different things. Because when it was
I
cold,
like
she said,
being hot, like warm.
"Yeah, well, she likes being on fire." It took her 3 months for her hair to grow back to even semi-normal. I had
Is she a female cat?
yes,
Just women love hot
Women, whammons.
water in general. I don't know. I'm just speaking from experience. I like taking a shower with like boiling hot water basically.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Fall
yeah,
down to the bathroom like all the time.
I named her Xena after a xenomorphs because she makes weird noises at things.
I thought it was from that show. Was her name Xena? Warrior
Xena the
Princess
Warrior
or
Princess.
something?
I love
Xena the Warrior.
Xena.
Yeah, that's a good show, but no.
What do you mean of course? She was hot. Who made that sound?
Ben.
Who was it?
I did
No
nothing.
one. There is not a single person alive on this planet that can grasp my preference.
A gnome girly.
Nope.
What
Girl.
shows do you watch?
Which has cartoons, pretty much specifically. Which doesn't help my case.
Oh, okay, I got it. Goth muscle
Kim
mommies.
Possible.
Impossible now.
No,
I
it's
do love the
it's
show though.
it's
I love
goth.
that. I love that Nick and Mole rat.
It's goth
The
muscle
goth
mommies.
mommy in
Yeah,
Kim Possible.
yeah.
The God, no, not Shigo.
Shigo. Ugh,
I love Shigo though.
I'd
I know he likes her.
I'd give it all up for Shigo. Holy shit.
See? Nasty.
Okay, this is fun, but I think I am ready to start now. Sorry
Okay,
for the delay.
Yay!
we're waiting on you.
I'm aware. I finally, it's typical. I've been planning all day on like how to get things in Roll20 that I like. Couldn't think of anything. Things kept going wrong, and then it's as I joined the call, I get the idea of, oh, I can do it that way. That's nice and easy. Okay, so let's double check everybody's in Roll20. We have Chris, Ben, Josiah, and Priyanka. That is everyone. Okay, so we will start our slightly later starting session today with a quick recap. I don't think I really need to go over the entire story. Basically, you started a brawl in a tavern. You then got dragged off. Well, one of you got dragged off of prison for it. The rest of you were sort of just left on the sidelines, all right. Then you got to meet the king, who was the one who both arrested you and originally wanted to hire you. He gave you some quick details about what the job you had to do was, and then quickly sent you on your way to get you out of his hair, because it was just easier than to not deal with you. You were led to a ship, an airship, I should say. You got on it, started your journey. You had a quick talk, or some talks, with the night captain, Sir Flopsy. He gave you a bit more information on your mission. You've had various meals. You've particularly Jordan has been cooking various meals, which you haven't been eating. And on halfway through your second day, you got attacked by a few things, being a couple chimeras, a griffin, and what was the other one? Periton. Handled easily, particularly with the Periton going down with one shot of the blister. Did not want that to happen, but it did. I should have lied. I didn't.
Thank
Not
you.
important. So after that, handedly peated all of them. And that's actually where we left off, right after the fight, where you were all sort of just about to head back sort of inside, probably have a bit of lunch or something, whilst Jordan specifically was dismembering the bodies that were on board.
The
Um,
bodies.
I'm assuming you doing all three because you had the two chimeras and the griffin, whereas the Periton just plummeted out the sky somewhere. So yes, that's where we are now. And as I said, I'm gonna sort of just say we're gonna skip past the rest of this day and a half, just because there's nothing I've really got set planned for you. So I'm just gonna go round each of you and ask you if there's anything you specifically wanted to do. Um, yeah. So we will start. Well, why don't we start with Jordan, given we know you started by disassembling. So what do you then choose to do with this in the next day and a half?
So I disassembled. Remind me again what it was. All the pieces I got.
Uh, you had two chimeras and a griffin, so you've got the majority of both. Um,
Okay.
so basically, you can take whatever bits of meat that you want from them. So you've got the full range,
Okay.
basically.
Okay. So I. Oh. Long rest, right?
Yes, everybody can take a long rest as well.
Sweet.
Yay.
Thank you, sir. Okay, that feels much better seeing that all two of my spell slots are back. Uh, with the Chimera, I think I would like to. So definitely, I offer up pieces of the Chimera of all the monsters that I've been able to chop up. I offer up those pieces like I burn them to the spaghetti monster. Um, and then I'd like to make breakfast for everybody, and I think I'd like to do like something with the venom in the Chimera, because don't they have like snakes in the back, or am I thinking the wrong monster?
That's a different monster.
So the Chimera, what is the
Because
Chimera?
Chimera in this one are the goat's head, dragon head, and lion head. I don't
Oh,
believe they have snake tail in this one.
okay. I'm probably thinking of it like probably that's probably the Manticore or something.
I
Okay.
think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Yeah,
the.
because
I
the
just want to
Chimera
look up
has
a.
more of a dragon tail.
Okay. Yes, I'm seeing it right now. The picture of it and D&D Beyond. Goat, lion, dragon. Ooh, okay. I'd like to take um the breath sacks that it would use for like its breath attack, and use that like oil or I whatever propellant to marinate all the meat. So it's like an overnight thing and make it really tender. All the seasonings, do like a really slow cook brisket. Um, and then like uh at the end of it, when I serve it, I like flambe it with like the breath weapon, serving it for breakfast. And I make barbacoa tacos, so like Mexican traditional breakfast tacos that are like full of meat, cilantro and onion and all that stuff. And then I'm gonna use goat like goat head like jelly sauce to top it all off to like make it like a really sweet sauce with some blackberries and stuff. Um, yeah, I think I do all that, and I kind of just show everybody what I've prepared. And I think definitely like if I have any like birria, if I do any like vegetarian options, um, I'm just kind of like roasting the vegetables with the breath weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say first, roll me a religion check.
Okay.
Start with that.
Religion. Religion. Oh, thank God. I have a +6. Dirty 20. Let's go.
Dirty 20. Okay. So now roll me a cooking check with advantage as your
Uh,
offerings to the flying spaghetti monster appease him. He enjoys the ingredients you sacrificed and gives you his blessing for this roll,
and I
for
wanted
this meal.
and I wanted to clear this up with you. You did verify my pluses from like when I begged you for the
Yes.
the cooking. Okay. So I'm rolling this with advantage. Cooking. Oh, thank God. Lower one was a 2, but we'll go with the 12. That's another dirty 20.
Okay. Dirty 20. So basically, everything you just described you were cooking, you make enough of for everyone, and this has actually come out a lot better than what the stuff you were making before was. Everything, particularly everything you've made on this trip so far, this outdoes it by a lot. Because if I remember rightly, you rolled like below a 15 or something every other time. You were not
Consistently.
doing well.
No.
So, but this is good. You've made a large variety of food, even though you've only used one animal. There was like 3 different types of meat in that one animal. You used them well. You've cooked them well. It's all well seasoned. Now you just got to convince everyone to actually eat it. It's good. You've tried it. You've eaten it.
uh I think I just I I say just from the deepest, part of me, from the deepest part of me, everyone, I want to apologize for how shitty my food's been lately, and I wanted to make something more traditional today. Um, and you can eat it if you wish, but I think it'll bring you a lot of energy if you go ahead and give it a try. And I just kind of like lean against the kitchen counter with like my put my rag on my shoulder, and I just kind of like wait to see if anybody eats. And then obviously I've made uh you know slow drip coffee, I have cappuccinos ready on the side. It's a traditional ass fucking breakfast, man. Like very heavily caffeinated on the side. No crazy water this time. Just regular ass water and coffee.
Okay. Um, would there be anything else you would want to do in the rest of the day you got?
Honestly, just kind of like making sure the kitchen looks really pretty, and I want to make sure I'm just appeasing the spaghetti monster. I'm trying to see if I have anything else I could be doing, like spell wise. Hmm. No, nothing else. I think I really want to make sure that the kitchen is pristine before I leave the boat. I want to show as much respect possible to everybody.
Okay. Uh, I'm not going to make you roll a check for that. That makes no sense. You clean the place. You've been doing it for years. You spend the whole day basically just deep cleaning, going through, you making sure you're meticulous in everything you've used, even the stuff you haven't used. Just making sure you don't, you know, upset anyone, as you know yourself what it's like for somebody to just come in your kitchen and mess around.
Hmm.
Does anything happen if we eat the food, or can I just say I eat the food?
Yeah, you can just eat the food. It's good food.
Sergey would very much like reluctantly try it, and then like at the last moment force Frost to try it, and then he would eat it if Frost likes it.
It-
Well, the food itself is prepared well, it is good, well seasoned, well cooked, all of that. So, assuming your character would like the type of food prepared, they would enjoy it. Same goes for everyone else who wants to eat it.
Is Jack there?
Yes, Jack would be.
Okay, I'm gonna. Does Does Jack have his own food?
Uh, Jack has both. He has his own food that was prepared by the like ethereal staff that are on this ship, and he has a serving from Jordan.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Though you do see somebody does poison test it first.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna. I'm
shit you
just gonna.
not. Frost is literally gonna grunt and stare at Jordan for like 30 minutes.
I nod. I just nod
I'm just.
knowingly.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna pick a like piece out. Just like. Just like side eye Jordan. Swear. He's gonna take a bite and he's just gonna go.
I walk
Uh,
around to Orden and grab orange juice just in protest of all the coffee he's made and matcha if there's any. And um see whatever the ethereal stuff, whatever they've made, I'll try it, and then if it needs to be fixed, I'll fix that. But I don't touch any of his food.
Uh, yeah. So you grab the freshly squeezed orange juice that's there. You see that the ethereal crew had made sort of continental breakfast. You know, the typical. It's got eggs, bacon, sausage, beans, the whole sort of typical thing.
What?
You know,
Perfect.
toast, all of that.
Would have been all over that.
Perfect.
I
I
made
will
And
barbacoa
all of that.
tacos. What the fuck are you talking about?
I fucking dives into the sausage, bro. Start going crazy, throwing everything into the eye hole.
that's fine. You do see they also bring you out a fresh thing of matcha. You know, and yeah, so you do that instead of eating his meal.
Yeah.
Ooh, you motherfuckers.
And we'll go from there. And what does Sharada do in their remaining day and a half if they want to do anything whilst you're on this ship?
Um, how loyal is the staff to like the king and like the prince and stuff? Like, do they talk? Like gossip.
Uh, Roll me a perception check.
No, that's my bad one. That's a 16.
16's not bad. So I'll say basically throughout the whole like 3 days you're on this ship,
Mm-hmm.
airship, you're sort of listening out. You know, it's just not necessarily eavesdropping properly the whole time, but just every now and again picking up bits of conversations when they think nobody else is around.
Mm-hmm.
And other than the occasional complaint about that they would make that anyone would make about their boss, he's been on their case lately, or he's been grumpy or anything like that, they do seem loyal to the royal family. They're not. You haven't noticed anything that would make you suspicious they're actual like traitors. Just general grumblings of an employee.
Okay. And so there's no one who could have potentially leaked information about the
We wouldn't know,
prince's
honestly.
whereabouts.
Yeah, you wouldn't know if there is or isn't. You would assume there isn't, because from what you've
Mhm.
seen in these few days, is they have shown loyalty and like dedication to their jobs, and haven't shown you outright anything to make you suspicious. but there's no way to be like 100% sure
Hmm.
that there isn't, somebody leaking information. But then there's also no guarantee if there is that they're here on the ship and not like back at the castle.
Okay. Yeah, I spend my time kind of like trying to investigate who could have hired the chimera and stuff. See if I can figure out
Um,
anything.
I will say on that one, you did see like the day before when you saw the Knight Captain had his maps out. You did see marked on various of them different species territories, and you
Um,
would have noticed that you did go through Chimera territory,
got it. So there's more?
possibly, because this was over the whole map. I know there's no guarantee that they know where everything is or was. And certain species are more protective over territory than others.
Do I remember anything else?
I'd say nothing particularly vital.
Mm,
Um, it should be pretty well. In theory, it should be pretty easy sailing from here.
okay.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No, just
Okay.
snooping around, sunbathing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you fully do so. Even like it's you just basically relax the whole time. You see the various like staff members going by you, bringing you drinks and things as you ask for them. Just as you relax on your last day before you have to go deal with whatever this dungeon is. So next, Frost and Sergey. What would you
Training
do in
in
your
the training hall nonstop,
training
eating immense amounts of food to the point where even if they're emotionless, the damn cooking crew would be sick of us because we're nonstop bounty hunting trolls, demons. We outwork the goblins and we outstrength out the trolls.
Um, would you be trying to do any specific training or just sort of training in general?
Frost is a way of the Echo Knight fighting style. So, uh, like just off of my knowledge, it seems like something like that isn't something that isn't something that specifically would just be picked up very easily. So I think that like working with the Echo Knight is maybe something that takes a lot of training and practice. So that's just what he's doing is training with the Echo Knight and making the fighting with the Echo Knight seem as comparative to his regular fighting as possible. He's trying to make his Echo Knight a extension of himself
Okay.
when it is, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah,
Yeah. Then I'm gonna have you roll. Let's see. Uh, let's go acrobatics because it's one higher than your athletics. So I'll give you that. And
27.
I think Echo Knight is quite a dexterous sort of swapping places and things as well. So 27. Yeah. You basically just spend the whole day bouncing between training and eating, training, eating, training, eating, until it comes that last time to go to bed, get your 8 hours before, tomorrow, and you land down at this dungeon. Um, and you notice that you do slowly start to improve over the hours. Things start to become almost easier, more fluid. Like muscle memory, and you're not having to think and focus as much uh, on trying to do the specific actions and calling things like calling upon your abilities. and like inner strength. Um, and yeah, I'll say even to the point of like you get like occasionally a maid and a butler who comes down and just watches you for a bit. You know, they bring down a thing of water or a cup of tea, and they can't help but watch you for like an extra 20 minutes as they're just engulfed in your training. Uh,
Hell yeah.
is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Just training?
Just training.
Okay, so we will move on. Uh, Dawn, what would you like to do for your free sort of day and a half ish?
Uh, I'm going to. I'm gonna. I'm gonna look at Jack and I'm just gonna be like, "Do you know any like? Well, your dad's like a war king, right? Like a warrior king fighting all that.
Uh, yes, he was. We haven't been at war for uh decade, 2 decades.
Do you know how to fight? Do you know how to wield a sword, weapon at all?
Uh, yeah, a little, yes. And you do see he pulls out of what seems like thin air, but it's obviously like it would be a bag of holding, but it seems like almost a smaller version. Like it holds, like a bag of holding is near infinite. This seems like a more
Yeah, like our little
um,
potion things from the
yeah,
Sunday.
it's like a small capacity version where you can only fit so many items in it, but it appears more like it comes out of nowhere rather than actually out the pouch. And he pulls out a mace, but you do see he's holding this mace and is like a bit wobbly with it and doesn't seem quite balanced.
I'm just gonna look at him and go, just go. You want to come train with me for a day? We got time. I can
Um,
teach you. I can teach you some light footwork. I can teach you how to hold your mace properly. So, just in case we get separated, you can at least get
separated.
something.
I don't want to be separated. I won't survive.
Don't, I don't plan on leaving your side, but just in case I get knocked back or knocked out, you got to be able to defend yourself till I get back up.
Uh, I, I'm actually better at bringing you back up than I would be defending myself.
It doesn't matter if you're getting married, you got to learn how to defend whoever you're marrying. So come on, I'm gonna teach you at least a bit.
Why? We have guards at home.
Yeah, and what do you, what do I say without without scaring him? What do I say without scaring this man?
Boy, he's not a man. This is like
Same thing.
literally a 16-year-old.
It's gonna be like, okay, okay, but let me put it this way, okay? If you're getting married to somebody from another kingdom, that means that you have a chance at some point that you're going to run a kingdom.
No,
No?
uh, no. We will be running either a business or a territory.
Hmm. Okay. And
Uh,
what are you gonna?
that's what I'm checking my notes for. Because he is. Because I want to say he was the third prince. Where did I write that? Yeah. So he's the third prince of that kingdom, whereas he is marrying the fourth princess of the other
Hmm.
one.
Okay. Then I'm just
So
gonna be like, I'm just gonna be like, so what are you gonna do if your territory gets raided or attacked or somebody sneaks in and tries to assassinate you? Are you just gonna worry? You're just gonna let other people fight for you? You're not gonna fight for yourself?
yes, that's why I would pay people to do that for. Same as I'm paying you to do it for me now.
What are you gonna do if all of them die?
Hire more?
You're hopeless, bud. You're hopeless, bud. At least let me. I'm just gonna stay in his room and like at least teach him how to hold his mace properly, and just like teach him how to swing.
Sure. Let's say.
He's so
Let's
hopeless.
have a look at your stats.
He's so dead. He's so dead if he ever tries to get assassinated.
Uh, yeah. Roll. Give me a performance as you're sort of showing him the right way to do it, and then like doing the whole like hands-on ghost sort of style guidance and things. And
I'm gonna cast enlarge on myself to be bigger so I can do this easier. Because small little fairy trying to help big guy.
again,
Not yeah,
he's like 3.5 feet, 4 feet himself, so
same
tiny
difference.
little rabbit man. Fully,
God, he's
just
smaller
basically
than I thought he was.
picture the white rabbit.
Oh, that's persuasion, not performance. My bad.
I think they're the same anyway, aren't they?
Oh my god. Did I-
You still did persuasion again.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Poor performance.
Yeah, that's the right
Oh
one.
my god. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I clicked persuade.
Yes. Unfortunately, I am going to take the first one that says performance. So that would be a natural one.
Oh my
So
god.
dumb. That's so stupid. That's
So,
dumb.
Damn.
so as you cast enlarge on yourself to become, those few feet bigger, I I don't actually know how much bigger enlarge takes you, but I'm going to say you go to like a
Double,
full medium
double,
size. So yeah.
double.
So are you more like a couple inches fairy or like a couple feet fairy? Because D&D throws
Couple
me off
inches,
with that.
very, very
Okay.
small.
So you literally turn from this thing that's about, I don't know, maybe half a foot to like a foot tall. Um, and as you're trying to give him tips on how to hold his mace, how to swing it, all these sorts of things, you do an all right job at it. Like as an instructor, as a teacher, you do all right. Only problem is he's he's not very good at this. He's quite clumsy, and he does seem to keep almost like not seeing where you are. So as he's like going through and doing these swings, he keeps like knocking into you. You keep getting like bashed about. There's like small bits of like the glittery fairy dust like everywhere. You've been knocked, almost like when you accidentally touch a moth and then you get all the glitter stuff on you. It's almost like that, and there's just random patches where there's like fairy glitter where you've just been knocked into a wall or the ceiling. Um, it hurt. It really did,
Okay,
and
bud.
you did not manage to teach him like anything.
Okay,
He's
bud.
quite
You've got
happy.
you've got hitting things right. You can hit stuff. But that's all that it's just the mace working. You're not moving your arms at all. You're just turning. Just, you have to swing. You can't just turn into an enemy. You can't just turn.
You see he basically just flails this thing around with barely a grip, and even most of the times he did manage to hit you was like without trying, and
It's
even if he
literally just
tried to
hard to
stop,
predict.
yep.
It's literally just hard to predict where it's going because you just swing it wildly.
It's like almost like when you see the guys in movies that are just doing that with their arms. He's like basically doing that but with a mace.
All right. Maybe fighting isn't your thing. Can you cast
No,
magic?
a little, yeah.
Okay, let's work on that instead. And he's just gonna try to teach him anything he possibly can until we get to the cave.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna say for the continuation of teaching magic, just roll me straight intelligence check.
Oh, this is great. Come on, nat 20, nat 10.
Nat 10. Yeah, you sort of pivot from the mace class into trying to get him to understand and learn a bit more about magic with the bit of time you've got left. again, you sort of do all right. You compare notes as much as best you can, but you know,
Could I argue it'd be charisma since that's my spell class? Since that's one of my
no,
ah,
because this is the thing. You're a wizard. He's a cleric. It's
I'm a
very different.
paladin.
I'm on the wrong page then. Let's go on. Oh yeah, wait. Then why does your page say half and half?
Oh, yeah, I was testing out the classes out. Just the 10. I removed
Now it's
that as
just
soon as we
paladin
started.
wizard.
Yeah, I cleared that ages ago.
Either way, you're not a cleric. Um, so very different between you and him. You serve different gods and things anyway, or as well as, and yeah, he's he knows what he already knows, and there's
So he's
nothing
a cleric.
particularly you managed to teach him.
Okay, so he's a cleric.
That he is.
What is he? Oath of Life? Does he have an oath yet?
He has an oath. Uh,
Do we know what oath he is?
I yeah, he is life domain.
Life domain. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I can teach him other than like lay on hands.
Not really anything with your 10. Again, it's just mostly miscommunication, and what little you do manage to sort of get across is mostly ends up being like normal conversation between the two of you rather than actually like teach anything. Like you're basically comparing notes from a paladin to a cleric and like what the differences of how you serve your gods are. So you don't end up you teach him how a paladin serves their god, not how to improve his own skills on a 10.
Do we know what? Do we know what god he worships?
Nope.
No. Okay. Then yeah, I'm just gonna cut my day there because I can't roll well. I'm just gonna cut it there. I can't roll well.
Okay, so with that, that's obviously everybody what they want to sort of do. I'm also going to say uh, between you end up talking to Captain Flopsy a bit more, and he gives you a bit more information. And I'm also going to slightly retcon a bit of the lore I've already told you because there were a few plot holes, so I'm going to correct that bit. Um, so I'm just going to basically do a bit of a lore drop, or a little bit of a lore drop for now. So during the conversation with Sir Flopsy, he reiterates to all of you that the main reason that they haven't been able to achieve anything yet, other than the fact that the two previous missions failed, one of which I'll remind you again, one of which was because there were bandits outside or near the dungeon, which stopped them and ended up like taking out a good chunk of the party, and they had to turn around. And the time before that, they were betrayed by the mercenaries slash adventurers they hired. Um, and before any of this, the main reason they didn't have a choice but to solve this dungeon is because it's not actually run by the kingdom officially anymore. It's one of those things that about 3 centuries ago they found this dungeon, um, and they spent a good couple decades trying to send knights and adventurers and things to solve it, and never managed to. So at that point, they decided they didn't want to handle it anymore. So they basically handed it off to a noble as part of the territory, so they could run it. And they've basically been running it as almost like a tourist attraction to adventurers ever since. Um, trying to bring people in to solve this thing, despite the fact that almost no one's ever made it back. There's only a handful of people over the centuries that have even made it back alive and came out of there. Most of which were crazy and ended up living very isolated lives. Um, the few that did or remained sane still went to live quiet lives. They never bothered adventuring again. wouldn't go near anywhere like a dungeon or like that again at all. They just went back, found normal jobs, tried to live a life, start families, safe, simple lives. Um, but so because of this, the only real information anybody's being able to gather is from the ramblings of these people. But even then, they could only make out a few words. And there's only two words that commonly reoccur across the few people that made it back alive. And those two words are puzzle and trap. They're the only consistent words that anybody has come back saying. Most of which would be repeating one of those words whilst rocking back and forth, on the floor, like full on panic attack mode.
Hmm.
Um,
I'm assuming they never said anything other than that.
yep, just the puzzles, the puzzles, the puzzles, the puzzles, just things like that. That's
Did,
all they ever got.
did they look like? Did any of them ever look like singed or like we could tell what kind of trap they might have been?
Uh, Again, it's been quite a while since anybody's come back alive, and there's only loose records. Um, Most of the time, so you wouldn't know any specifics because most of the time it was just put down as they got wounded or they didn't come back at all.
Hmm.
But you would know there was been a few ranges on the like injuries. There's no like one specific trap that you could know about because you know
All right.
for, that for all you know there's 100 traps inside this place and not everybody's going to set off the same ones.
Does anyone have ball bearings?
You know?
No,
Do I? I haven't even seen
I
my
don't have
Don't
inventory.
they?
anything like
Don't they
that.
come? Wait, don't they come with adventurers packs?
Uh,
I have no such thing. What kind of weird things are you doing with these ball bearings? I already don't like how this conversation is going.
You're the one. You're the one making it dirty, not me.
You're the one that's asking for ball bearings.
For the traps. For the traps.
Or the traps. Okay, make it even more weird. All right.
Can I kill him?
I got, I've got,
Don't you dare try to touch me! Boss man will get real mad.
I've got coconut oil for the ball bearings to make them nice and slippery.
See, now he's just absolutely trying to make it weird. Absolutely.
I don't. What?
Can we just agree that Jordan's the weird one, not us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so um, uh, Sir Flopsy also tells you again this is a little bit retconny, a little bit sort of extra information. He sits down. This is like this bit of the conversation happens like the night before you're going to land because you're going to land at like 6 7 in the morning sort of time, so you're going to get your 8 hours, literally wake up, you know start walking. And he says to you, um, I couldn't technically tell you before, as we thought it'd probably be best to leave it till now. But one of the reasons that we're not going with you, other than simply not being allowed to, and I will say Jack's not in the room. It's
Okay.
just you and the night captain at this point. So Jack is already like in bed, asleep, not having to worry about him, so he can't hear anything. And he says the other reason, other than being not allowed by the kingdom, as we told you last time, we were attacked by bandits. So this time we have sent a platoon, troop, whatever you call it, a group of soldiers ahead of us to deal with the bandit camp. We hope it's enough and it's been dealt with by the time we get there. But that's why us handful of knights are here. We will split into two groups, one to watch the ship and one to flag out and keep an eye out for any bandits that may approach us.
Which
This
one
is
are you
why
going to be a part of?
I will be protecting the ship, as I will be most needed. As I am the strongest and fastest, I'll be most needed to communicate for quick communications and orders.
Is there any way to contact us once we're inside?
Uh, there is not, unfortunately. However, I can give you this. And he hands you what looks like just almost like just a tube of bamboo. You know what I mean? Like it's literally just a bit of bamboo like that, and it's got like a little lid on it and a little bit of string coming out the other end. He says, "Don't
Scroll.
touch the string right now. But if you have a problem on your way to or coming out from the dungeon, pull the string and we'll get you as quick as we can. Do not do it inside. We will not see it." And
Hmm.
essentially, what he's just handed you, it would be almost like a makeshift flare.
Okay, who wants to hold the flare?
Not
Uh,
me.
but again, that will only let us get you if you are in trouble whilst outside the dungeon. We
Not
assume
inside.
you will not be able to come in. I should also say, I keep saying dungeon. I'm using that as sort of, the generic term for like an abandoned place full of monsters or traps. So it could be, anything from a cave system to a mansion to a tower or whatever else. It's a generic term. Before you start going on to me, this isn't a dungeon. Like, I know. Uh, and the final bit of information he gives you is we've put markings on the trees that should lead you to the dungeon from our landing point. They alternate every three trees across going, and six trees down in a zigzag pattern. For all of you, you can. What did I say? For any rolls that I ask you to make to find your way there or back, you can add a +2. And I am also lowering the DC because you have this information.
Yay.
So what do we do if you're dead and everybody else is dead when we get out? Off
Well,
chance, just off chance, just on the very slim chance.
luckily, the most. It's not really a contingency plan, technically, but as you've seen, our captain is quite well protected. In the worst case, he will still be here on the ship. As long as you can get back here, he can fly the ship and get you away. So at worst, it is us, the knights, and the servants or staff that would be in danger because would have had the danger. You guys could still leave.
Okay, so the captain won't be leaving at any point.
No.
Okay, that's good.
And again, this whole time, the full 3 days, he has not left that like protective dome. He has just been sat in the chair with the like helmet on the whole time.
So it's very trappy.
That's what it sounds like.
Uh,
I
so
don't think I'm
yeah,
ready for this.
that's pretty much all the information and lore and retconning I have for you guys. So I'm gonna say you get your 8 hours or your 4 hours or whatever your character needs. You wake up in the morning, you have a bit of quick breakfast, and you start going because you land. Like I said, it's about 6 in the morning. You'll wake up, um, and you'll get ready. You put on your armor, you get weapons, do all that stuff. Like I said, you have a quick breakfast, and you're all outside. Just disembarked the ship. It's you five and you four and Jack, and then you do see the knights split into two groups. One of which starts flagging out in different directions, whereas the others stand on the top deck, patrolling around, just looking, and all the other staff or extra staff, like the maids and butlers, basically just stay under deck. Um, you see Sir Flopsy points you, says, "That direction is the one you need to go. Remember, you're looking for the bear markings," which is basically just 3 lines where they basically try to make it look like a natural thing as a disguise,
Hmm.
but also something that you can still recognize. And again, he told you it's for 3 trees across and 6 down, alternating in a diagonal. But I'm not going to
Is
ask
that
you to actively
information
remember that.
important for us to remember?
It's not. It was just I needed to make up an actual like thing for myself.
Okay. So
Um,
the ship. So
so yeah,
are we heading? So like, which direction is it from the ship? Is it like north?
I'm going to say north because it doesn't matter.
I just like to know.
So yeah, it's north, maybe a little bit northeastish.
Okay. So I figure we have Jack stand in the middle of us while we walk, just in case we get ambushed. I'm staying with Jack. So who's gonna be in the front?
Boss man has it. The boss man is always up front. We're headstrong, and we start at the head. I think I'm the weird one now.
You start at the head.
Shit.
Do you need coconut oil for that? I'm sure Jordan's got some.
All right, let's just go.
I think
Let's go,
uh,
boss man.
as like we're heading out, I think I definitely have some like chimera jerky, uh, and also some I like vegetable jerky. I don't know. It's like dried. It's almost like hardtack
Vegetable leather.
vegetable leather. It's like hardtack I made for anybody else who's not uh but it's got like,
It's basically just dried vegetables.
it's dried vegetables. It's super fucking dry. And it's just so we have something to munch on while we're walking through the dungeon. And I hand out to everybody and it's got like a little picture of me, so like Jordan doing a little smile, but it's like a cartoon version. And then it's got like a cute chibi spaghetti monster on the labeling.
Did we ever say if we had ball bearings or not?
Unless it's specifically in your inventory, you do not.
Okay, in that case, on our way to the dungeon, I'm just gonna pick up like little like stones and just put them in my pocket.
Uh, sure. Roll me. Uh, roll me 3d20.
19, 11, and a nat 20.
Just add them all together. That's how many like little stones, like perfectly, almost perfectly round, that you find and pick up.
I'm wasted in nat 20 for rocks.
You got
So
20 of
yeah,
them.
Good job.
I have 50 rocks.
yeah. So I don't know. Just make a little note, like stone ball bearings or something.
Nat 20 rocks.
Because I'd say at least 10 of them is like a handful, which would cover a certain like foot of area and would work. I will
All
give
right.
you specifics when you want to use them.
Okay.
So, who said they were going in front?
Oh,
Boss man.
Oh, yes.
real quick before we. So whenever he hands the jerky or whatever leather,
Oh,
I take it and I toss it in the other direction
wha-
just to spite him. Okay,
Why?
that's it.
Ow!
Sherrod, you're gonna lead them to us.
I tossed it in the other direction.
Wow!
Now they're
Oh
hunting to
well,
track us though.
not not south. Do like east or something.
It's the smell. They're gonna follow the smell. They're gonna have something to smell
Exactly,
now.
which is why I threw it away, and
It's
also to spite.
it's in
Um,
packaging. There's no smell.
once you
But if they
open
take it
it,
out, they're gonna smell it.
that's when you smell it.
Exactly.
See,
But
now you're
anyway,
just see, now you're just littering though.
it's fine. It's one package. It's
That's what every litterer says.
okay. Thank you. I also take out a plastic straw and put in my like water bottle and start drinking. And
No,
take the straw and throw it away.
I thought you were just going to
That
say take
is
a
for the
plastic straw and
turtle.
stab someone.
Wait, does it actually happen?
No. I mean,
No.
you could stab somebody if you want, but
No, it's okay. I'll wait.
so who was taking the lead?
boss man.
Boss man.
Okay, so we start with you'll do the first roll. Either perception, investigation, or survival. Your choice. Basically, you're looking for these
Hey man,
fake claw
they're all
marks
+0, so
with an extra +2 on top.
9.
9,
9.
unfortunately, does not make it, and this was a low DC. So literally, what happens is Sir Flopsy points you in the direction you need to go, which is
Oh my god,
basically
I'm
the
in
very
love.
first claw marking. You walk literally where he's pointing, a good 10 feet to the left of where he's pointing, and try to start going the complete wrong direction before he calls you back and goes, sir, other way, and points you back
Right.
to where it is.
Sorry. Boss man
Uh,
has something in his eye.
so who's next behind him? Actually, you know what?
Probably.
I'll just have all of you roll.
Okay.
Let's go with that. Just to try and
Oh,
find this, like, where it's first met.
I was
I'm
gonna say, can I be in the very back to like make sure no one gets in trouble or no one gets left behind?
Of course.
12.
Okay.
I'm trying to summon an elemental. Um, let's see. And it has to be CR5 or lower. But yeah, so I just roll survival, you said? Sorry.
Survival, perception, or investigation. Any of them. Any of those
Survival,
three.
survival, perception, or Ooh, I have good investigation. Rolling a 9 doesn't help, but 15.
Uh, so that's a 10, a 15, and Sherrod's still waiting on you. But it's up
Oh,
to you if you want to roll.
wait, sorry, just a D20.
Uh, survival,
Survival,
Oh,
investigation,
sorry,
or perception.
perception.
my bad. Survival. Oh, let's do that
Okay.
one. Just
Uh,
kidding.
so that'll be an 8, 17, and a 12. So, Sherrod, you also can't seem to spot these bear markings on the tree. Uh, whereas Jordan and Dawn, you both look over exactly where Sir Flopsy was pointing, and you see this one big tree with what looks to you these very obvious like 3 lines that look like claws. And I'll say, Jordan, on the 17, you do notice that you get, as you get closer to it, you do notice just enough that you can see this wasn't like natural. This was more of a weapon than claws, though it's hard to make that out. So you can, so getting up close to it, you manage to be like double check this is man made, not natural. So you're sure this is right.
Okay.
And again, you remind yourself, he said it's 3 across, 6 down, so it's that way.
Got it.
So you all start heading in that direction with Jordan and Dawn and even Jack occasionally redirecting Frost.
And Sherrod,
Yeah,
Oh, I rolled really bad.
I rolled bad too.
still well enough. Christian.
I have my packed slot to where I can summon an elemental once a day, or well, once per long rest for free. So I'm going to, like, as I see the scratch mark, I'm gonna summon an elemental. Like, I take a uh thermos full of uh like hot soup that I've made for the day, and I open it, and then I use the soup to conjure a water elemental. So he's like a piping hot soup elemental, um, who's just kind of like always um keeping an eye, like walking a little bit in front of me, just by the way.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. And I'll send you the
Uh,
water elemental stat block.
cool. So you guys, you start walking in this direction as you find the first tree after a little bit of difficulty, with Frost barely being able to see through the eye holes. Um, Again, you walk for 5-10 minutes, with you two sort of just redirecting him slightly and pointing out the trees. Um, you don't notice anything else. Things are quite not quiet, but sort of the quiet you would expect from like a wooded area. You know what I mean? Like it's just the basic sound of bugs, not any. There's no roaring or fighting, anything else you can hear. Uh, I'll have everybody roll again, please.
Okay. All right, here we go. Can I have my soup elemental give me the help action?
I'm assuming it has like normal senses and things.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Sweet.
And I get the help action from Jack.
I feel
Sure.
like he'd give you disadvantage.
He might actually. That'd be funny.
23.
I rolled a 24, by the way.
Damn. Good roll. Survival, right?
I rolled a 22.
Mhm.
Oh, 23 plus 2, 25. And then was yours 24 plus 2, 26?
Oh, no. It's added. Two's added already, so 24.
Okay, so I got
I
25.
rolled a 18, and I have a +4, and I added the 2 that Chris gave us.
Got a 25.
Okay.
As I drink a little bit of my soup elemental and feel refreshed.
Okay.
Right, it's really good, guys. It's a minestrone with some dragon flakes for a little bit of added spiciness.
So
You're just making up shit at this point.
I am, and that's cooking.
let's
Wow.
do this the easy way. Did anybody get below a 15?
Nah.
No.
No.
Okay. Anybody get below an 18?
Nah.
Okay. So
I
did
didn't.
everybody get 20 or above?
No, I got 19.
Okay. Typical. Um, okay, so everybody, for the
Hey, give me
next.
some props though. I got a foot. I got a 17 on the dice.
17 on the
Give me some
dice.
props, man.
I know it's just so typical. So, for another 10 minutes, you all manage to easily find the markings, get, no problems. Everybody who got 20 or above, you do notice signs that in probably the past, I'd say 2 days ago, there were signs of other people being here,
Mm,
and you would
2 days ago.
you would
Sorry.
assume this might have been the bandits because it seems very much like this group or these tracks were like almost like forcing their way through. They were very rough with their traveling. Yes, Christian.
on my 25, can I get down there and like taste those footprints and really get a sense of how many people there were?
Uh,
Nasty.
you get down there, you taste it, you get a sense that they were wearing leather shoes.
Mm, tastes like leather.
Ew. Hey, your jerky. They were wearing your jerky.
I lick my jerky accidentally. Oh fuck. Let me get.
So yeah, you think in the past couple of days this would be signs of bandits.
But
So the bandits that the knights were telling you about
uh-huh.
seem to have been around here recently.
Okay, and I'm not sure like how many, how big they are, or anything like that. Just I'm pretty sure that they're bandits.
On for the size, these you can tell that these seem to be medium creatures based on like the imprint and
Okay.
like how deep the size of footprints. So you can tell that these are all medium-sized creatures, all humanoid.
Okay.
Obviously, you can't tell like the exact species or anything. Um, Other than that, you can't quite tell how many people there were because there's a lot of like these footprints are somewhat faded because again it's been a couple days
2 days, yeah.
and it's muddy, but there's at least a few here. It's more,
Mm.
it was definitely a group of some size, but it would be hard to tell the exact size.
I go. A blade of grass. Somebody pissed on it.
They did.
Of
Ben.
course you'd know.
Have we seen any signs of the knights that were sent out before us?
What did you roll?
22.
22. I'm gonna go with no, not because the tracks that you found all seem none of them are consistent enough with what you would know as like a knight's footwear. Um, so no.
I'm
Okay.
gonna pick up a piece of grass and put it up to Jordan and just say, "Can you tell if a knight pissed on this?"
I taste it real slow in front of you. What is it you need?
Never mind.
Gross.
I don't think I want to know anymore.
I'm gonna save this for our tea later. And I pocket it.
This is why I don't eat the food you
I
make.
just
This is
had
what
to
I'm
make
not
y'all.
eating.
No, we're back to not eating your fucking food anymore.
I
You
just,
ruined it.
I
Red
just
Lake,
had
Nasty.
to. Uh,
Nasty.
I had to. I'm sorry.
No, you didn't.
I mean, as long as he washes the blade of grass first.
Right, I washed it with my mouth.
I repeat.
Never mind. Never mind.
Just
I tried. I tried.
what? It's clean.
And Jack remembered to never eat any of his food.
My I think my soup elemental is like full of dirt by now. Just, ooh, it's quite earthy now. If anybody wants a taste, like I bowl out a scoop of soup and I hand it to Sharad.
I throw it in his face.
I knew you were gonna do.
So,
Ugh,
Jordan, roll a
prestidigitation.
deck save.
God damn it! I was
You get a,
gonna,
you
I
get
was gonna welcome it and then just prestidigitation if that's okay.
No, roll a deck save.
Roll a deck save. Okay.
you
I don't
get a
want to
plus,
dodge it. I
plus
really
5.
don't want to dodge it. I don't mind.
Plus 5.
+5.
Yeah.
I have +0. Oh god, it doesn't help that much. I got a 9 total.
Oh,
So on the 9 total, the bowl like goes straight into your face.
Yeah.
Almost like suctions on for like 2 seconds before it just plops down. And the soup, it does that weird like physics thing where the soup's like still there for a second before it then splashes over your whole face like for a second time as the bowl drops.
So I'm almost.
And you're gonna take 1 HP of scalding damage.
Of course I am, but I'm basically drowning in my own soup for like a second.
Yes.
Oh my god. One.
And your face is now like you're a Vulcan, so it was start. Are you green like a
No,
sort
no,
of
no, no.
goblin? Or...
I'm just using those stats. But I look like the child of Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your face
Which
goes very pink from the scalding.
Oh yeah, he's super white.
Yeah. So, but like fully imagining like
Yeah,
the
pink.
pastiest person you can going out in
Yeah.
the sun and becoming like lobster pink
Yeah.
by being out there for a couple hours.
You
That's
mean
essentially what your
Kristen?
face looks like.
You know what? Okay. All right. I'm walking around
Don't,
in tank tops trying to get a tan. You don't get to see it no more. You don't get no tan.
don't even get offended. You know
Nope.
it's true.
Nope.
Anyway, sorry, Chris.
Yeah, sorry, Chris, for Priyanka's terrible interruption.
He laughed. He thought it was funny.
I know. So it makes it hurt
Yeah.
worse.
So your face goes pink. You take the 1 HP.
I want to just like poke him and give him one of my lay on hands points.
Oh, I'll take it.
Cute.
Thank you. But
Okay.
ow.
I'm just gonna be like, please don't put that in RT.
I won't. I like getting a rise out of y'all and you know.
Okay.
Oh, so
Following
you're doing
the
it- You should do this to piss us off, huh?
well,
Oh,
I'm
trust me, I'll
I'm
kick that
following in the
Nope.
footsteps of the spaghetti monster and
Added to the reasons why the boss man doesn't like you.
listen, I'm gonna be making food to make you
No,
happy
no,
from
no.
now on. Not
No,
to
no.
piss you off, not to piss you off. That's
No,
from
no, no.
look, that's from my dad, right? And
Right.
just to make food, just to piss you off, and just to do things just to make you angry. That's for the show.
Right.
And like just the crystal is still recording us. That's for the show. And it never stops. It's 24 hours a day.
Oh, well, in my show, and you see,
You see what?
you see Sergey's crystal. In my show,
It's a
we
tiny
don't do
crystal.
shit like that, and we still get plenty of views.
What's your show?
Right?
What's your show about? What do you do?
Cooking with Sergey and Frost.
Holy shit, you have a
Today's
have a
episode is avocado toast.
rival cooking show.
Absolutely.
fully canon.
Holy shit.
Although I will say, part of this canon is every other episode is avocado on toast.
Right. We're gonna compete. We're gonna do avocado on toast v avocado on toast when we have dinner, right? So you're going down, Sergey, and I just do like a terrible hand gesture to him, just like fuck off. I take off if he's wearing a tiny little. If he's wearing a tiny little chef's jacket, I'm trying to take it off. Take that shit off. Take it off. You're not a fucking chef. You're not a fucking chef.
You can't bully him like you bullied Diabeto.
I push Sergey.
You won't
I
make me go
gently-
away.
I use 2 fingers and
You
just go.
push him, and then he's
I
just
just
like flying in the air.
Oh, that's right. It's like I'm trying to be so
Well,
gentle.
fucking fairies, we can fly, dumbass.
Fucking fairies.
That's a little
Dumbass.
racist.
Just like a lot of Josiah's characters.
Wow. Not cool. Not cool, man. Not cool.
And I think that's a good place. I would like another role from everyone.
No. God damn it! Look what you did, Sergey.
I didn't do shit.
Whatever. Another. Oh, can my soup elemental give me advantage again?
Yep.
Okay.
25.
Ooh.
22.
Oh, a nat 1 and a 6 becomes a 12 plus 2 is 14. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
My face is so pink that it hurts to blink right now. Ah, where's the fucking tree? Sergey, what'd you do?
I did nothing.
Stupid fucking fairies. Just walking around.
Oh, racism.
Racism.
Yeah. It's almost as bad as that guy who hates Dragonborn.
I thought he's one of my heroes. Zephyr.
I like that guy.
Fully the genocide of Dragonborn needs to happen. That's what
Absolutely.
been saying forever.
Excuse
go.
me?
Gotta
Oh,
go.
a bolt of lightning strikes you. You have 1 HP left.
Wait, for real?
My
Let's
boy,
Oh.
my boy Dragnar.
I
My
was-
boy Dragnar coming in clutch.
I was going to my character sheet to go put it in. I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you just go down to 1 HP and you just see this muscular Dragonborn flying overhead.
The flying spaghetti monster
Ooh.
would save me, obviously.
You would think, but by this point, Dragnar's killed multiple gods and kind of scares him a little.
Oh, he's probably scared, yeah, of Dragnar.
I mean, you'd think Dragnar faces flying spaghetti monster, Dragnar sees dinner.
Yeah, he just eats them.
Gains a shit ton of godhood from it.
Yeah, honestly. Celestial Heart, just love it.
Does it right in front of you, does that final like spaghetti slurp.
That's mean.
Anyway, Frost still waiting on you. But
What happened?
22, 25.
Am I missing a roll?
You didn't roll your survival perception investigation, whichever one.
I got the 19. Or are we rolling again?
He
Roll
said
again.
he said roll again.
Rowie.
It's because we're having such a deep conversation about how much we hate certain races.
You.
Oh wow.
An 18. Okay. So you see, for the last, again, 5-10 minutes, you keep making your way. You find the trees as needed, going zigzagging from one to the other. Jordan is the one that seems to miss them most of the time, no longer being able to spot them, distracted by his conversation, and constantly just taking bowls of his elementals to have a slurp on. Occasionally just picking off random leaves of bushes and putting them into the elementals, extra like spices to change the flavor as he's going.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But the rest of you manage to spot the markings easy enough. You do all, no, sorry, not all of you. Dawn and Sherrod, you notice that more of these tracks from the bandits, but at this point you notice that they are going in different directions now, like away from where you're going. So like I said, if you're heading like north, they're heading equivalent of like southeast and southwest, the tracks. And so you find these tracks as you're going along. Let's do this. Yeah. You notice that Jack trips over a couple times over a few roots as you're getting closer. And as he stumbles over this one last root system and just face plants, I'll say you sort of catch up to him as he ran ahead, basically, playing, and he falls over, face plants. And as you guys sort of run up to check he's okay, you reach the edge of this wooded area that goes into a clearing. And you see in this clearing that is basically just one large field, you do see a doorway. Just a doorway. Nothing else. Just the door and the frame just stood in the middle of this field. It's still a good 40 feet away from you, maybe 50 feet. But you can clearly just see this door stood in the middle of a field.
Okay, a door in the middle of a field does not make us say puzzle or trap, so we should be good to go.
I'm
With
guessing
that
you
being
guys
said,
approach the
I
door?
volunteer Jordan to open the door. All in favor?
Can I?
I mean,
Has nothing
I
good.
have a water, I have a soup elemental I can just basically sacrifice and.
Well, now we want you to do it.
Ah.
How about you open the door?
All right, fine.
Perfect.
Did you want to say something, Ben?
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was raising my hand for Jordan to open it too.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
wait, are you just gonna walk up to it and like open it or
No,
what?
fuck no. I'm in a
Okay.
mage
Okay.
hand.
Okay. Okay.
I put my water elemental in front of me. I look around it, and then I mage hand around it to open the door.
Okay.
So, are you guys approaching the door, and if so, how close?
We
Shit.
stand like edge of the
What an-
clearing
Bro, I'm 30
in the
feet away.
woods.
I'm
What an ominous
minimum
sentence.
mage hand distance.
What is the minimum mage hand distance?
30 feet.
Isn't it 30? Yeah.
Okay,
you-
so like edge of the clearing then.
So you walk about 20 feet forward, so you're about 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Um,
Water
At this
elementals
point-
in front of me as a shield.
as you
Okay,
walk 20 feet closer, you can see the door in more detail. Uh, Even now, it just looks like a plain wooden door. Looks like it's made of nice dark brown mahogany. There's no handle on the door, but there is a knocker.
Oh, god damn it. I think I
Ben.
just. Sorry.
I'd also like to put Jack behind Jordan.
Why?
Okay, that's fine.
Double shield, just in case.
Oh my god. Can I mage hand knock?
Should be able to.
Yeah. Do you mean to knock on the door or to use the knocker?
Oh, there's a knocker?
Yeah.
Oh.
So no handle, just a knocker.
Yes. Yes. The mage hand manipulates the knocker. Correct.
Okay. So you do that. And you hear almost too loud, like the sound of the knocker. And again, it sounds too loud almost, and the reason it sounds too loud is because the sound is actually reverberating like in your heads rather than coming from the door itself. So it sounds almost like you're leaning on the door as you're rapping this knocker.
I was like, we're about to alert every bandit. Yeah.
So you hear as these glowing letters appear in front of the door,
Mm.
and they say, find the right bit. Why am I never on the right page when I need it?
Don pulls up a normal pair of like reading glasses, like normal size, but just uses one of the eyes to read it.
Yes. So you see this message appears not in front of the door even, but in front of each of you. A message each. um, like just a few feet in front of your face,
Oh.
in glowing golden writing. Um, Weirdly enough, you do notice that none of this is written in common. It is written in each of your race's like individual language. So you know it. Yours would be, well, not Vulcan because you're not actually a Vulcan, but you know what I mean. So yeah, so it'd be in like Goblin or Gif or Draconic or whatever.
Hmm.
So each one of you is reading your own specific thing, but they all read the exact same. If you wish to enter, you need a key. But this key is not physical, but it is here.
It wants the key to my heart.
Oh man, I hate riddles.
I just
That's literally all it says.
Jordan yells like from PTSD. Close the door. Just close it.
Okay, can you repeat the riddle again?
Just
Okay, I gotta
love
try and get
you,
this exactly right
Josiah.
now. If you wish to enter, you need the key. The key is not physical, but it is here.
Oh. Mm.
Where's Emily when we need her?
Can I walk up to the door? I walk up
Sure.
straight all the way to the door.
Yep.
And I want to say like a password, I guess, and say here.
You see the door starts glowing before it fizzles and stops.
Okay.
Dang, that was smart. Okay.
Yeah, but it is here. That's kind of I was like opening my hand for a key to say here. It would be like get here, little key. But, it didn't work.
Is the password just here or the
Key.
key?
Key.
Are you just saying the word key at the door?
Key.
Yeah,
Key.
key.
The
Here,
same thing
key, key,
happens.
key.
The door begins to glow before fizzling out.
I will smite you, door. I will smite you.
Can I investigate with the help of my elemental the door? Like the door itself. I want to get more information.
Sure.
Okay. What I'm looking for is like etchings maybe or carvings in the door, maybe runes, just anything that might be drawn on the door to help us. Uh,
Right.
let me do this. No, that's Arcana, sorry. Investigation. Ooh. 24.
24. Um, as you and your elemental get up close to the door, having a look at it, trying to feel for any extra grooves or, dents or anything really. Um, I'd say you don't really notice anything that seems helpful to you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no particular runes or language carved into this. There's a little bit of detailing, like almost like a filigree sort of carved into the frame, but it seems more just to make it look nice
Mm-hmm.
rather than seeming to be actually relevant to the door itself. Other than, I'll say on the 24, you do notice that the filigree does actually flow in a pattern you recognize, um, where it resembles like uh, magic circuits. So, like in
Mm.
the human body, you have like the nervous system. In my world, you have like a magic nervous system, essentially equally. So you have like magic circuits flowing throughout the body. You, as a magic user yourself, do recognize that these seem to be in like a similar pattern to that.
Okay.
Okay, so the key isn't physical. That's what it says.
The key isn't physical, correct? That's what it's saying. Yeah, that's I
Yes.
want to be very clear. There's no physical
Yes.
item that the key is.
No. Says there is not a physical key, but the key is here. Or the key
Okay,
is not
wait,
physical, I should say.
wait, hold on. Sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
Is it like something or like Jack
That's what I was thinking. Can we have Jack go up to the door?
face?
That's
Sure.
smart.
What do you want him to do?
Just
Uh,
push him.
Jack, knock on the door.
And he
Try to
does.
push it open. Try to push it open.
He knocks. He pushes. Nothing happens.
Can he use the knocker? The like you said.
Sure. He uses the knocker. The
Nothing.
message just reappears in front of you.
Just let me in door.
So, and the same as last time, the message stays there for a good 20 seconds before like disappearing.
Can we roll like inside or something to try to figure it out?
The
Like a
message appears in front of my face, right?
Yes.
Like really close.
Yeah, like a couple feet, like just there.
Can I reach out and grab the word here? Like there's a key there?
Sure.
Do I?
So you reach out. So you just reaching out to touch this thing.
The message, yeah. It says the key is here, so I'm reaching like right next to the
Is the
here.
here like underlined?
Or yeah,
It's hyperlinked.
I
Is
feel
it
like
asking you to touch it?
it's hyperlinked. I click
Have
here.
have we tried shutting the door?
That's what I
So-
yelled. Yeah. Shut the door.
It's so the word isn't underlined or anything, but as you put your hand towards it, as you touch where this like message should be, your hand at first, like just on the tips of your fingers, you feel resistance for like a split second before your hand just goes straight through.
Oh, come on. Ah, you piece of shit.
You're all
You're
gonna be so annoyed at me too.
you're an
Oh
asshole.
my god! But this is why is it always doors? It's always doors.
It's always doors. It's always a
Yes,
fucking
I
riddle.
understand, X. Where is it?
I pray to
great God,
Dragnar.
Ragnar.
Yeah. I pray to Dragnar to destroy this door.
You just a giant hand axe just flies out of nowhere.
Oh. Okay. Say it one
The
more
door
time,
might be a portal.
Chris. Say it one more time,
No.
please.
If you wish to enter here, you will need the key. The key is not physical, but it is here.
Okay.
Wait, have we
The
tried
key
grabbing? Have we
isn't
tried grabbing
physical,
key?
but it is wherever here is.
Is it on top of like you know how people hide
Bro.
the key
Is
on
it?
the
It's not
frame?
physical. It's not physical. Is the
We,
thing?
we reach atop the door and we brush the fucking
Therefore,
key. Is there a goddamn fake rock, Chris? I swear to God, there's a fake fucking rock. I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch Britain.
Wait, okay. Okay, so Jordan got some resistance when he touched the here.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was flavor
Can
or
I
if it
touch-
actually
can I
meant
touch-
something.
Can I touch the key part
Um.
where it says
So-
key?
So you go to put your hand to grab it.
God damn it.
Your
Chris.
hand just goes straight through the message.
God damn it, Chris.
Can I just touch each individual word?
Sure. The only one you feel resistance on is the word key. But again, same as Jordan did,
You
you
mean
feel
enter?
it for like a fraction. No,
here,
the
it was
word
here. It was
here. The
Here.
word here. Sorry.
Okay, you said
You
key.
said
Um,
key.
Yeah. I'm hearing. I'm saying this thing over and over.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't
So yeah,
know
it's
if
only when you touch the word here that you feel that like half a second of resistance before your hand goes through.
I don't know if it'll help, but I have magic awareness, which will tell me what school of magic the thing belongs to, like the spell.
Ugh. I bet it's illusory. Some bullshit.
it
I,
can I use it as an action?
you can. I do believe this would be classed as illusory. I
See,
believe.
fucking knew it.
We tried the other side of the door.
You go
Push.
round to the other side of the door. It's just the back of a door.
Oh my god.
There's
Can
no
we
knocker
push
on this
it?
side though.
Is there's no knocker. Okay.
Not
Can
on
I
the other side.
does the message move when we move? Does it move with us?
It stays in front of you for about 20 seconds, and
Can I
then
try to walk
disappears.
through it? Can I just try to walk through it like a door?
You do so. You just walk through the message.
Oh,
Okay.
so
Okay.
when we see the message, it doesn't like move with me like there's a fucking stick attached to it. It just like stays in its space, or
Yeah.
does it
So
move?
it appears wherever you are, a few feet in front of you, but it stays where it is for the 20 seconds before disappearing. And
Okay,
then every time you redo the knocker, the message appears again, like a foot in front of your face again.
Is it on the door?
that's what I wanted to
No,
do.
it's in front of you.
Well, I wanted to position myself to where I put that shit on the fucking door, and I put the message on the door, and then as it's on the door, I'm like, here, and I touch here on the door, if that's possible.
Okay. So
Swear to God, Chris.
you stand about a foot away from the door. You knock on the knocker.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
The message appears in front of you, and you basically like tap on the word here,
Yeah.
which as you lining the message up to the door, you tap on the word here on and the door at the same time.
Uh-huh.
The door glows gold and swings open.
Oh my god. We're so smart.
Stop.
We're so smart.
Was that really the answer, or were you just pitying me?
That was one of three answers I would have accepted.
Yes.
What?
Ooh.
Yes. At the end of the session, you have to tell us what the other two are.
This
Yes.
is a obviously this is just a bullshit thing I made up, so there's no like official answer or not like a proper riddle. So I'm
Cool.
like, there are so many ways you could decide to answer this. I picked like some of my favorites, and then was like, if they do any of these, I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
And I will say, given it is coming up half past, I will say this is where we will end today's session, as you are about to enter this dungeon.
So it swings up into like a normal interior. It's not like a portal.
It just swings open. All you see at the moment is black. But yeah,
I want
that's
to.
where
I
we
want
end.
to. I want to throw a rock through it for Dragnar's sake.
Yeah.
Love it,
I
dude.
only have one weapon. I can't.
That was a good riddle.
That was
Again,
pretty good. Yeah.
completely made up. I did not know how you were going to react.
It's better than
Okay, what were
shutting
the
the
other
door.
two you would have accepted?
Yeah, you gotta tell
Uh,
us.
the other two, if you had touched the message but the word here, but if you imbued it with magic,
Ah.
so if you imbued your hand, like your hand or whatever, and tried to use magic whilst touching the message, it would have created like a ethereal, spectral, ghostly key that would have
Mhm.
like floated in, turned a non-existent lock, and would have unlocked the door that way. The way you did it, which was making actually touching the word here and the door at the same time. And then the third way was if you just imbued the door itself with magic, a key, a lock would have appeared.
Ah, okay.
See, I think we would have done everything but the last one, except for the very end.
Well, I think it's because whenever I'm in these sorts of situations, my brain automatically goes to, if I just try to put magic into this thing, there's a good chance it'll work. Same way, like we always detect for magic. So I was like, yeah. But I knew if I was like, there's one way to open this door, you're never gonna think of it, and we're gonna be here for an hour, and just
Should have thought about
did
it
not want that.
eventually. Maybe.
Yeah, another 10 sessions later.
It would have been another door incident for us to just despise doors.
Not me looking at Josiah.
It would.
Just wait. You're gonna hate me when you get
Like
in this place.
okay, okay, okay. Hold on.
No, don't
Hold on.
start.
Yay.
We have someone that has not experienced that session.
Oh, you can run it from.
Priyanka, let me ask you something. Priyanka. You
Mhm.
go into
I,
a room,
I'll mute
right? You
myself.
can go into any room, right? We
Mhm.
could even say your bedroom. You go into
Mhm.
your bedroom, you're tired, you're ready to go to bed. What's some of the things that you do in your room?
Like in general or
Yeah,
before
sure.
I go to bed?
Like, like, what do you do before head touches the pillow?
That wasn't even the riddle. That wasn't. It was
I.
just, what do you do in your room?
That's already misleading.
It
No,
wasn't
that's
even
not what I
that.
said.
It
That's
was to
not
do
what
with
I
the
said.
library. That was how we got in the library.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, it was.
That's
It
not what
was
I
like,
said.
what do you do in a room? It's like, what do you normally do in a room?
Right. Okay. What do you
I
normally do in your room?
I watch
You enter
stuff
the room and then what do you do?
like immediately after
Yes.
close the door.
That's not a natural answer. You know it's not. It's
No,
because I said it earlier.
she heard. She heard. Yeah, she heard me say it earlier.
Now,
I'm
now,
sorry. Who gets into their room and doesn't close the door?
I didn't
them.
have a
My mother.
door.
Everyone else in this call
This is
is
gaslighting.
have no worries about privacy.
This is
They go in the
gaslighting.
room. They
That
what do they say? They brush their teeth.
I have a curtain.
They change their clothes with the door flung open.
Yeah,
that's
but that's not
probably because
what I
they
think
either
of.
live with family or alone. I
And you
live
want
with
to
a
know what
roommate.
my hint was?
What?
What wasn't my hint something about
We
like
all do it.
privacy and y'all
Yeah,
all do it,
it's
but
something we all
Your hint was
do.
like we all do this in our rooms, and we're all like
right.
looking at each other on the screen, going, "What do we all do?"
But
We're all like
We
young
do a lot
adult
of
men.
things.
I
Yeah,
have
this
a
is the thing.
curtain.
We're like,
oh, and then
and he just kept
See,
saying it's about the
yeah,
door.
that would have been
Okay, but
funny.
I to be fair, I did
And I
ask
said
if
it was
it's
about the
like something
door.
that we do immediately. But then
Well,
you also said, what do you do before your head touches the pillow? That could be literally anything.
Yeah, see, that's where we were stuck on for
and
45
this thing,
minutes.
Oh,
if you thing is, if you ask me, what's the
It was
first
not
thing you
that
do when you
long.
get in your
It
room?
was not that
okay,
long,
that
brother.
one I close my door.
But the first thing you do when you get into a room, my first thought isn't closing the door. I'm thinking of the actual actions I'm doing, like in the room. Like I'm sitting down, I'm getting a drink, I'm doing, an actual action, achieving something, not just closing the door, which is an automatic habit.
Okay, to also again, I my roommate has a cat that I'm like kind of allergic to. So that's also why I close the door immediately.
Same
It's
here.
so his hair doesn't get into my room.
Well, not because I'm allergic, but because my mother has a cat and it likes my room. So if I leave the door open, he will be in here non-stop,
Yeah.
and I
Like
don't want that.
he already wants to be in here because anytime I open it, he comes running straight to the door, or he's like always just there, like looking a little pathetic. And I'm like, no, you go anywhere but here.
I wish I could have a cat, but my brother's allergic to cats, unfortunately.
Like one time when he this was like I think a year or so ago, I just really like he was looking really sad and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to give you a room tour, but you have to stay in my hands the entire time. So I carried him throughout my room, showed him my closet, showed him my bathroom, showed him like my bed and stuff, and then I was like, "You know what? Here, there you go. You go out now."
just get a hairless cat.
Ew, the ones that look like chicken breast? No.
The ones that look like testicles. Yeah, love
No.
those cats. Love those cats. They're so
They're
ugly.
one, they're ugly, two, they're
They're so ugly.
expensive.
I'll take
They
whatever
are
cat I can
expensive.
get. I want a real nice and chill cat, bro. A real chill cat. I don't want
we
those
have we have
overhyped
a
hookers.
campus cat and he's like so cute. He's so cute. He's so fat. He's called Microwave and everyone feeds him.
Yeah, he's fat.
He
Is
only
he
got
named
fat like
Microwave?
in the last year or so. Yeah, cuz everyone like anytime anyone sees him, they start feeding him. He's like big. He's chunky.
Oh my god. He large.
Oh, look.
Oh my god.
That's how big he is. No. But yes, there's like so many stray cats around campus. If you want to just like come adopt one,
Yeah, let me drive all the way to Texas to buy
do
to
it.
adopt a cat.
There's so many.
Do it.
There's also like a
I
bunch
don't
of obese squirrels.
you don't think we don't have enough cats here?
I don't know where here is.
Kentucky,
Exactly.
That's still, I just don't like no
the down
context.
dirty south. We
Yeah,
got stray dogs and stray cats everywhere, bro.
what are you complaining for? Just go grab one.
Oh,
Be cheaper.
those that are crazy cats. I don't want a crazy cat. I want a cat that doesn't care that I'm alive.
Microwave. He really literally just sits there and that's it.
Sounds more like you want a pet rock.
Yes. I want a pet, but I don't at the same time. Like I want a pet, but I just want a roommate. But like one that like never talks to me and it, like minds their own business.
That's what I
Come
want.
come live
That's a
here.
roommate.
Come live here. I'll
We
move
split
out
bills, but that's
afterwards.
it.
Like if I don't talk, there's no conversation ever.
That's so
So
Like,
I just
great.
stop talking.
I want a
Christian,
roommate that when they see me walking around with headphones on, they're not going to try and talk to me. They're going to go, "Oh, he's wearing headphones. Leave him alone."
absolutely. You know what? It's official. Me, Christian, Priyanka, we're gonna save up together and we're gonna get a house. Not an apartment. We're just gonna go full commitment. We're gonna buy a house.
Ugh, I don't like cats. They love me. I love dogs.
It's
I'm,
fucking nasty
I
how he
like
like
dogs, but they're too clingy, bro. They're too clingy.
give me your dog right now.
No. There's a reason why I have the dog that I have. I have a cat dog.
Okay, never mind
My
then.
dog doesn't care that I breathe.
Oh yeah, that little dog. I love that little dog.
Yeah, but as of late, he's been clingy in his old age.
Aw.
How old is he?
He's 14.
Oh,
Oh
poor
my god.
baby.
He doesn't look, act, or seem 14 at all though, which is crazy.
Weedle baby.
Like I
What
haven't
is he?
noticed a single. He's a terrier schnauzer mix.
Terry Schnauzer.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
seen him. He's cute.
which I
I
think
want to
that
see
should be an
him.
average of about 16 years.
Just throw him
Give or
at the
take.
camera.
Thanks for letting me know. He's got a few years left.
Damn.
That's lovely.
I mean, I had a one of my friends had a really cute little dog, like a terrier mix or something, and the oldest one lived to 19. We were so sad,
It's
but
great. It's just great. Just great.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You can obviously get them to live longer if you give them like decent care and lifestyle and things. But average lifespan is still, well, depending on it mostly depends on dog's size, but it can be anywhere from about 10 to 16 years for a dog.
Great. Lovely.
hey, have y'all
But
seen
again,
the?
there's been
Can we
dogs that live
stop
to
talking
mid
about
20s.
their lifespans?
That's
This is getting sad.
that's what I was gonna interject with. Have y'all seen the grandma fall off the pier in the middle of the gap between the pier and the boat? Have y'all seen
It's
that?
so funny. It is so funny. Grandma, grandma, she can't swim. That's the thing
Whoosh,
that they're
she's
saying in the
gone. It's a
background.
perfect fucking size for her too. Look at her. Whoosh.
If you can't swim, why are you going on a boat?
Honestly.
Rich people.
Yeah, well, they can drown.
They're the only people who go on cruises.
Oh, it was
That's not
like
true.
the story of that grandma and that family. It was like the one like beautiful big trip that they decided to get all the family together on, and grandma had not like been on one of those either in a long time or ever, and it was like, "Oh,
Mhm.
grandma's first time," and then just whoosh.
I mean, she was really considerate enough to like gather the family together before her funeral. You know, that was a really nice thing for her to do. They already had taken time off and everything, so that's actually something one of my friends' grandmas did. She like planned her whole funeral and everything before she died. And her family's like originally from the Caribbeans, and they she planned a holiday for the entire family, which is like a lot of them, like 20 something people, and even had like the outfits and everything planned that the people who carry the coffin.
Pallbearers.
I know that. Yes. She
Pallbearers, yeah.
had all of that planned, and then they fully just like took a week off and buried her and had like the best time of their lives because she
Hmm,
was like, "You're
it's
gonna
quite
do
common.
this and not be like sad." And I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah, it's
okay,
quite common.
grandma."
My mum's got her funeral planned. Not quite to like the full extent of you're wearing this outfit and you're wearing
Mm-hmm.
that, but to the fact that everything's pre-planned and paid for because the price of funerals keeps going up.
Mm-hmm.
So by paying for it now, we could be saving God knows how many grands in the future compared to whenever she does go. So it's already paid for and sorted. Literally, at most, if we need like an extra limo, we pay like an extra whatever on top. But all the basics are paid for and sorted. We just have to turn up on the day it happens.
Our people just burn their bodies pretty much.
I've always said I don't care. I'll be dead.
I want to be eaten.
Okay,
I want I want people
let's
to
not.
eat good food and listen to certain songs. That's it.
Um,
So I want to be carried into Highway to Hell.
Natural, just a natural
I
burial
love
for me.
that.
That's all I want. Just bury me in a linen sheet in a cardboard box. Let me go back to nature. No headstone
Cool.
required. People will remember me or they won't.
This is getting sad.
Yeah.
So
So
anyway,
with this happy conversation,
How else do y'all want to die?
uh,
Yeah,
I don't
Everybody,
care as long as I don't die hungry.
everybody got their
aside from a
funerals.
slowly dying dog,
Hey, we're
this
all
is
slowly dying. You know.
this is
Ah, we all are.
what
Just
a
at
great
different
time to come
rates.
is
into
your
my room.
puppy
Hello, and he's gone.
here? No. Pick him up. Bring him.
He's
I
all the way back there. That's so far.
see. I want.
I've never seen your dog.
So so
So annoying.
so sad about the dog, but not sad enough to walk all that way to go get him. I love it. That's the best.
I go get him.
Take 3 steps and go.
I know.
Come here.
Come here. See, he's like
Come
5 steps
here.
away. Come here.
Okay, now I want a little pit bull dog or a staffy. Those are my preferred breeds. Christian, get on it. Thank
They're
you.
I
adorable.
know. I know what you want.
Right? They get so much hate for no reason for their
Yeah,
shitty owners.
but I think it makes no sense because you can train and breed any dog to do that, and it's only because they chose those breeds at the time. And it's a big shame because Staffies were known as nanny dogs.
Unless they're chihuahuas. They're just like naturally
Oh,
evil.
they're assholes.
Puppy.
Puppy. Hi.
Shave him bald.
Do that.
He heard
That's
you.
crazy. That's crazy, bro.
He's got Bichon Frise in them, hasn't
He told him don't cut my hair. Well, he need to chop up, but not that low,
he? Is
not
it
that
Bichon
low.
Frise?
Fully bald.
Bichon Frise?
Bijan, what?
He looks like he's got Bichon Frise in him.
Huh?
It's a dog
Oh,
breed.
like a breed.
I have
That took
no
me a
idea what that
second.
is, bro. I have no idea.
It's a breed that your dog looks like.
Maybe.
Your dog looks so cute. I love
They just
him.
told me Terrier Schnauzer. He looks like this looks like a Bichon. A what?
Dijon freeze.
Dijon mustard.
Yeah, Dijon mustard freeze.
Be gone.
No, puppy.
There's your toy. All right, fine. Chill here.
Puppy.
Be gone. Okay, let's wrap this up. We've been talking really
Be
nice.
gone freeze.
What is
How you
this?
spell
No,
it?
it's too bright.
Too bright.
How you
Go,
spell it?
let it adjust as you come in.
Oh, like the
No.
Bichon freeze.
Oh, I see it.
Ah.
Floofy white puppy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah. This a Schnauzer. If you look up a Schnauzer, that's him, bro. That's him just with longer hair. It's SCHOU something. I don't even know how to spell it. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Let the robot do the work. Hell yeah.
Yeah, just ask Google. Don't have to spell then.
I fully forgot how to spell territory when I was writing it down at the beginning of the session.
I was
I
in
was
a
like,
spelling.
how the
I was
huh?
in a I was in a spelling contest once for my school, right? I was in like the top 4, right? I could have spelled anti-disestablishmentarianism, but I froze up. I froze up
Don't lick
because
my
I
mouse pad. You doing too much now, bro. You can't be licking my mouse pad, bro. That's
might be
nasty.
might be, but I froze up when they said hammer, and I said I went through it. I went through. This haunts me to this day. I said HAMER because I wasn't paying attention. I thought I said M twice and didn't.
Bro.
Yeah, that lost me the spelling bee. Lost me third place. At least. At least. They were giving all the like big kids the easy words. One of them got cat in like the last 2 rounds of that.
Bro, you got hammer.
Yeah, I got hammer.
That is
But
easy.
I was getting all the hard words before that. Hammer was my easy word. And I fucked it. It's just like I didn't know you know Flo Rida?
Mm-hmm.
You know the singer Flo Rida, the rapper?
What?
There's nobody listened to Flo Rida?
Flow Rida.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did low.
Whistle and whatnot. Oh yeah,
Okay.
that one
You say
too.
everybody knows low.
Okay.
Apple
Okay, well
bottom jeans, boots with the fur, with the
okay,
fur.
every time I typed his name into like YouTube to look up a song or something, it would pop up like news from Florida. And
Florida man.
I was always angry that it would give me like
Because you're supposed to do flow space
I
rider.
did.
Yeah.
I did, but it always gave me Florida like it always gave me news about Florida and I was always mad that it didn't give me anything about Florida.
Maybe
But
he
then
need to get
but
more popular like Pitbull. He come up before the dog.
it took me ages to realize that Florida is just Florida.
No, it's
It
Flow
took
Rider.
No, it spells Florida if you take away the
Yeah.
space. It is
Oh yeah. Okay,
Right.
okay. I was like, no, that's not
I'd
what his
never
name
realized
is.
that. It just never clicked.
You were
I've
typing
never
it.
thought about it. Literally, you saying that now makes me realize it is Florida.
It is just
I've,
Florida.
I've never, I've never thought about it. I've literally just seen Flow
Y'all,
Rider,
come on, come on.
and even
The
then,
real Florida men.
like, I swear, most of the time I don't even refer to him as Flow Rider anyway. It's normally just either Flow or Rider. It's one or the other, or just the guy who sang low.
That's how I know him. Wait, do people? What does he do? Does he actually make music still?
Yeah,
I think so.
it's just not a
Yeah,
lot.
I have a couple of his more recent songs. I think he mostly does more like producing side of it now than actually like singing slash rapping.
Hmm.
But yeah, he's still in the business. And he does still do songs.
Like T Pain. Oh my god, his auto-tune voice was like the thing in like the early 2000s or
It's
whatever.
back when we
No,
used auto-tune specifically as auto-tune, and we made our sounds sound like robots, not sound like we can sing.
there's a whole bit that Bo Burnham does with auto-tune. Like I think like Kanye. It's so funny.
I love Bill Burnham.
Some of his stuff's alright.
I like some of his songs. Like I like Welcome to the Internet. His comedy is eh.
That's the thing, because I do like comedy music and like the style of comedian that he is. It's just him specifically. It's about 50-50 for me, whether it's actually like I'm enjoying it or whether I'm just it feels like I'm listening to somebody like scratch a nail board and I'm like, yeah, I'd rather turn this off.
Yeah, my favorite
Yeah.
comedian is Bert Kreischer.
Ah, I
Oh
still need to
no.
watch that movie.
Mm-mm.
He's so funny. I
Mm-mm.
every one of his specials has got me crying laughing.
Who's this man?
Did
Don't.
you
His
know
last one,
he's the bassist for Van Wilder?
his last
So
one,
gross.
his last one was so funny. It was so funny. You
I
gotta,
do
yeah,
still need to watch The Machine though.
I do too.
I've been putting it off the whole time. Like I've had it lined up ready to watch. And I'm like, I'm not in the mood.
Same, same. The
But it's got Mark
machine.
Hamill in it as well. The Machine.
Здравствуйте. I forget the rest of that sentence in Russian, but I know it starts with Здравствуйте.
But anyway, it's now 10-2.
We can keep
Very
going for
fun.
another hour.
No, I'm so
We
done.
could. We're not going to. So I'm going to go round and just ask for some quick gems. Uh, if anybody has any, obviously you don't have to give any if you don't want to.
My goddamn +0 to everything that a bounty hunter with no perception, no investigation. God damn it! What is these characters that I make?
I
I
feel
don't
you.
know.
I feel you. We're so used to playing people with jack of all trades that it's just ingrained into
Yeah.
us. Because Jack gives us like a +3 to everything, at least for the most part.
You mean Jack the character? He doesn't do
Jack
anything.
he literally doesn't do anything that we know of, at least.
So far. But anyway, gems. Let's start with Priyanka, as you are top left on my screen, other than myself.
Um. Oh my god, I was so not ready for this. Jack not being so when Dawn was teaching Jack how to fight, like a quick tutorial, and him not being very athletic was just so amusing. But also, he's a kid, so you don't really expect him to be good at it anyway. And then, a lot of all the lore you were dropping.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Because I think this was like the most lore heavy we've been. Because you did like two different pieces of information bits, basically. And then, what else? Oh, and Jordan opening the door by basically hacking, not hacking the system, but still, it was like cool.
Call it what it is. He cheated.
Dino,
Call a spade a
Insane.
maybe,
spade. Cheated.
maybe,
Insane.
How the hell
maybe.
cook figure that shit out?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
He's behind it all. He's the dungeon master. Um,
I haven't told you that yet. That's a secret between me and him.
Oh shit.
Knew it.
You're not supposed
That's
to know
what
about
was
his
cooking.
betrayal.
That's what was cooking this entire time.
Ooh, if I
Yeah,
get
it's
to
Not the
pretty
be
shit
spicy.
food.
if I get to be BBEG, oh, I'd be so happy.
Um, and also you licking that blade of grass and tasting peat. Anyway, that was disgusting, but really
Delicious.
funny.
It's
And
from a
those are
movie.
my
It's from Your
what movie?
Highness.
I don't know what that is.
It's a
But those
really
are my gems.
funny D&D knockoff. Like like
Wait, is it?
the
I didn't know
the
that.
the ultimate like the the ultimate like curse or whatever or spell that the wizard is trying to cast is called the fuckening. So it just kind of puts into context what that movie's all about.
It's so. I mean, it's funny as hell, but it's like one of those. It's like so bad it's good sort of ones.
Yes.
Like they've purposely made it in a parody sort of way where you can tell there's a bit wrong here and a bit wrong there, but it was just so funny the whole way through. It does not take itself too seriously.
No, and Minotaur dick necklace. That's all I'll say. I'll leave it at that.
No,
Anyway, those
it's
are
the
my
weird
gems.
dude that smokes that likes his brother. That's it's that bit.
Oh,
But anyway, Priyanka's gems. Thank you. Jordan or Christian or whatever you would like to go by.
My gems. Go watch Your Highness. Um,
Oh my god.
everyone go watch. So you can all see the mercenary lick the blade of grass and say somebody pissed on it. Uh, definitely little arguments with Sergey. Little arguments because he's little. Um, and Josiah's face.
all
Um,
right.
the door was really fun. I that's it. It was a 20-minute riddle, you know, and it felt good to solve. Um, everyone hating on my food. I will continue to accept this. I set myself up for failure on that end, and I fully recognize it. So thanks for hating on Jordan. Appreciate it. Um, I will double down on that gem about Dawn's training. I actually thought that was really funny. It was well done, both y'all.
Persuasion, persuasion, performance.
No
I
athletics.
was so upset. 'Cause I was so upset because I clicked persuasion, so that was persuasion. I was like, oh, that's persuasion, and like moved my moved my cursor up and thought I clicked performance again, and saw persuasion. I was like, God dang it. And it was like a 28. And I was like, I just know I'm gonna roll bad if I roll performance. And that one.
The nat one was yeah.
I was like, it fits.
Yep. So from that gem, we will continue with Ben or Dawn or any other name you wish to go by.
Pea grass was funny. The door puzzle was fun. It's much better than some of the other door puzzles we've done.
The one other door
So
puzzle.
Not
mean.
I'm not gonna call anyone out like that, but
Yeah, like which one it might have been. Yeah.
could have been any of them. Uh, Casual racism every session we play. There's always racism, and it's always from. I'm not gonna call any names out, but
I
they know.
didn't initiate anything. I initiated nothing. You could blame my fellow Aries brethren.
I didn't say anything.
Where first it's Dragonborn, now it's fairies. Next we're gonna hate on like bugbears.
Who else should we be hating on? What other?
Humans?
What else? Who else has Chris played?
Oh.
I've
You play
done
like
Who
Goliaths,
was
like a
Bog?
Auto
Viking.
Gnome.
We can't be racist towards the Goliaths. They'll kill us.
Wasn't Bog
There's
a
some
water
hate.
Oh, because
genasi?
Dragon Ball wouldn't.
I mean, they would, but
Og was the
Goliath
water
would be.
genasi.
Earth. No, it was. No, it was. Yeah, it was Water Genasi. So it's Water
Water.
Genasi, Auto Gnome. I think I played a normal gnome because I think Guy was the normal gnome, was or halfling or something,
Halfling.
one or the other. Again, Goliaths I played, Dragonborn. I've played a goblin. Trying to think of what else. I think that's all of them. I might have played more. That's
What was
not including one shots as well.
what was the storm? What storm?
Storm is an orc.
Storm is north. Yeah, that's. I say we start hating on autonomes next.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. That's
What?
messed up
No,
a
it's
little.
not.
fucking oil bloods.
Okay, that's actually like really cool. Like for a slur name.
Fucking
Oil bloods.
fucking iron skins.
Goddamn rusty joints.
Fucking murky water.
That sounds like a real racial slur. Murky water.
Bro,
Like, that sounds like
where
an
is this
actual
coming
one.
from?
Like I feel like we I feel like we
I can't win for anything. Like I can't win.
I'm sorry, I love you
Want to be
guys.
Warforged.
Oh, Dollar Store Warforge. Copper Store Warforge.
Warforged from Wish.
Everything's one copper.
Wish Warforged.
Timu Warforge.
It's
Sheen.
Warforged from Wish.
Sheen Warforge.
Oh my god.
Fucking Wally
Is-
2.0.
Were there some were there some rock gnomes that made you in a warehouse? Some rock gnome children?
So anyway,
They were made in space because people wanted space from them.
Fucking bolthead.
moving from casual racism to casual racist, Josiah,
Whoa.
Sergey, Frost,
Whoa.
all
Dang.
of your
Oh,
monikers.
Shots fired.
Just because I have said a statement that has been proven to be true doesn't make me a racist, you know. It's just saying that, you know, everything that's wrong in the world has something to do with the source of a dragonborn, and that's true. So yeah, I'll re-say my my gym. Over again, you know, just to make sure that you guys heard it the first time, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I a bounty hunter? Why did I make one with no perception, bro? Like, I'm a bounty hunter and I'm only good at fighting, bro. That shit is crazy. And then another gem, I will throw it to the constant banter between Sherrod and Jordan.
Banter, more like hate.
I mean, you tried to give Sherrod a carrot cake when, you know, you activated some real bad memories, so it's kind of warranted.
She threw soup in the man's face.
Hey, he used my trauma. He used my childhood trauma that he doesn't know exists. But it was something he like looked deep into my thoughts and thought, "Oh, you know what? You know what sounds good? Let's make the carrot cake her dead parent made for her or whatever. I don't know if my parent's dead, but you know."
The urge to cast Command Eat is
It's
it.
don't give him ideas.
I have
No.
command. I have command. You're lucky I'm playing law. You're lucky I'm playing a lawful character.
Exactly. Be a paladin. Be the good paladin. Leave the bad paladin shit to me.
Urge.
Okay, barbarian.
You could argue that being lawful, you would make her eat the food because otherwise you'd be wasting food.
Thank you for giving me. Thank you for
And
giving.
you,
Thank you for
it is
giving.
wrong for you
Yes.
not to eat. You cannot waste food.
I thought we were friends.
Eh,
We're never
that's when I'm
friends
not DMing.
whenever, yeah, we're never friends with the DM.
When I'm
They
not
they plan on
DMing.
our downfall and they want us to lose.
Man,
Friendship
Chris.
ends and begins, like ends at the start of the session and then starts again at the end of the session. That's how it works. As soon as I'm DMing, that's it. No more friendships.
Sherrod's eating something.
Wow.
Sherrod's eating something now.
Mm-mm.
All right,
Mm-mm.
quick question off the topic. What is your wisdom save?
Wow.
Mine?
Insane.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
Why?
just off topic, just off topic. What's your wisdom save?
Nothing. I don't know. I don't know what a wisdom save is. What do you mean?
Uh, 0.
As a barbarian,
Now,
Okay.
is it?
it's either 0 or
Oh
-1.
shit.
0. Your wisdom is a 0. Int is -1. Charisma is +1. Strength +7. Dex +2. And con +2.
I have
I'm
some.
strong. That's why I'm a he himbo, okay?
I have a +5 to all of it.
Good for you, Mr. Goody Two Shoes. Or Miss
I,
Goody Two Shoes.
I
I don't know what
it's
your
what
pronouns are, sorry.
It's Mister. It's Mister. Donza did.
it's
Donza did.
Mister. It's Mister.
Oh, Don's a guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been
Yeah.
over this like 3 times.
Yeah.
I like
Sorry.
swap it up. I swap it up. I play a guy and then like I try to play a girl. I like to swap it.
Listen, we play weekly. I have things leave my brain sometimes, unfortunately.
The M's characters are easy though. Usually all non-binary.
Does make life very very much easier.
Yeah. Also very
You,
inclusive, so that's cool.
thing
At
is, you
least we
say
know
that
it's
as
Chris.
we all still slip up and call her she automatically because we're thinking of
Yeah.
M, not the character.
Man, I ain't been. Man, I've been locked in. You can speak for yourself, bruh.
See, I even remember the mixed streaks.
Mistrix.
Can't catch me. Can't catch me slipping.
Yeah.
I mean, with Chris, it's easy. It's always a guy. It's always a
Not
guy.
always.
It's always been. Every time. It's always.
I admit, well, they're either male or non-binary.
Which one was non-binary? Was it champ?
Uh, no, champ was well technically because anytime I play anything like a Warforged or Auto Gnome, they tend to be he them because it's sort of that thing of they were male made in a like male image and design, but equally they like see themselves as a living construct. So the idea of gender doesn't really mean a lot to them.
Mhm.
But yeah, so a lot of time it's just they go by he because it's like easier in a societal way to just be like, look, they're gonna assume I'm a he or a she, so I'll go by he because that's what I look like. But in their heads, they're like, I'm just an it.
Fair.
Wait, I have a quick question.
Shoot,
It's unrelated. I just read something. What's square dancing?
You don't know what square?
dancing,
What? It's
Square
like country
dancing.
dancing.
dancing. It's country dancing.
It's country dancing.
Okay.
You should look it up.
It's like all right.
We can go.
Like waltzing. You know what waltzing is?
Sure.
You do you know what
Like ballroom stuff, right?
Yeah, okay. Now imagine that and do all of that in a KFC and countrify it.
I only ask because UTA is having a little like square dancing thing tomorrow.
You should
Like
go square dancing. That'd be funny.
I can't. I have to go do planning committee stuff because we're planning a research symposium for Friday. So we have to do like last minute things tomorrow. Unfortunately.
Look up square dancing videos.
Well, Christian's gonna take me.
Yeah, I'll take
That's
you
good.
square
That's
dancing.
good. That's good.
Oh,
Send videos.
There's
Video proof. I
actually
need
a
it.
bunch of places around Arlington to go in Fort Worth.
I mean, you are in
wow,
goddamn
dox me. Why
Texas.
don't you?
We are in Texas,
Goddamn Texas.
It's not like I know where Christian lives.
deep in the heart
He
of
lives
Texas.
in
You know where the
Texas.
gym is? Calm down.
Oh, you've been
I
right?
have been. I've been.
Yeah,
He's
never mind.
he's
You know
been
where
to
he
the
lives.
gym. Yeah. I don't live at the gym. Anyways.
Yes, you do. Stop
You might
lying.
as well with how many TikToks you post there.
His TikTok's just his gym videos
Hey,
now.
It literally is.
Well, yeah,
It
That's
what do you
literally
it.
is.
mean? Everything he posts is a thirst trap.
Also, what's with all
Told
the
you.
like giant pink lip filters?
giant pink lip filters.
Yeah, the one
The
with the one
cat
where it's
face.
like you have just like wild hair and just gigantic pink lips.
Oh, the Lisa Frank filter? Oh my god.
I have no idea who that
That's just
is.
bro, see, showing your age, little baby over here. Lisa Frank was the shit, bro. Lisa Frank having a folder of hers is like having a Stanley for kids today. Like if you didn't have a fucking Lisa Frank folder or spiral or binder, you weren't fucking cool at all. Like even if you were a guy, like guys would still go get that shit. All the guys would be like, "You got to get this
Oh,
you got to get this Corvette
oh,
folder." Like,
I
no, 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 no. This is Lisa Frank, motherfucker.
I looked it up. I looked it up. Okay, I get it. I I used to have one. I thought it was a person.
It is. It's a
Lisa
scent.
Frank is a person.
What?
Wait, really?
Yeah, the designer of Bro, just look up Lisa Frank.
No.
Hold up, folders.
Yeah, that's all it's gonna be, a bunch of folders.
Oh my god. Is that what she looks like?
No,
Does
I
she
need
look
to see now.
she looks like a cryptid.
Oh, absolutely. She's old as fuck, probably.
She looks like a skinwalker trying to pose as a human.
Bruh.
It's mean, but it's true.
Well, I searched up Lisa Frank and I see a fucking cat on my screen.
Look up
Yeah.
Lisa Frank person.
Here, I'm gonna
Lisa
look it
Frank
up
person.
so that the stream can see it.
No.
Lisa Frank folder, so cute.
Why did
Cute,
people
cute,
think this
cute.
was cute?
Cute, cute, cute. Do, do, do. Come on, man. Oh,
Wait, did you have one too?
hell yeah, I had one. I had one of the dolphins. I had the little leopard one. I definitely had a unicorn at one point. Fuck the cats though. I don't like none of the cats. Leopard was cool. That's like a Uber cat. Is that Lisa Frank herself? Ah! The cryptid. It's SCP-LF. It doesn't even have numbers anymore. Just SCP-LF.
Bro, people are leaving these little Mario boxes on campus for some reason. Look.
Oh, that's cool.
So, hey, what happens if someone takes it?
Oh, you win something. I don't know what they won. Oh my god. She looks
I gonna lie, if
raw.
I see one, I'm taking that shit.
Honestly,
I'm
same.
headbutting it.
See, that's the
Same
problem. That
here.
shit probably made out of metal, and now you're gonna bust your head wide open, bro. See, that's the
Mhm.
problem,
Worth it.
bro.
Worth it.
What is that?
What's happening?
Oh,
My
I was like, who
siblings
is
running through the
listening?
hallway,
Oh,
Shouting about
talking
Lord
nonsense.
Farquaad.
yeah,
Yeah, talking about nonsense.
the
I heard
chillins.
Lord Farquaad, and I'm like, what? Why?
You'd be amazed at the random stuff I hear through the walls. Like that. Like
I
that.
really thought it was a video.
Lord Farquaad. Okay. Anyways, we all good? Feeling good?
No. No. I'm lawful good.
I'm leaving. That was it. That was the last straw.
I'm
That
sorry.
All right.
No, the last
the
straw was the
turtle.
one you. The last straw was the one. Yeah, was the one you were chewing on.
Anyways,
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna go.
This.
Chris, thanks so much for the session. You're freaking awesome, man.
No
See you.
problemo.
See you Sunday for when we kill AO.
I
Mm,
Or get
honestly,
killed by
I'm scared for Sunday because I
TPK.
don't know how much other bullshit you guys are gonna pull out of your asses. And Romero's not 100% anymore. He's less than half health on Prime Body. And then
still not his last form though,
still
is it?
not his last form.
So it's not going to matter when he comes back with another 7,000
And then
HP.
oh shit,
Still not his last form?
I forgot
No.
about Gabriel. Gabriel just like collapsed in that heap
Yeah.
when Lolth died. So Gabriel's just stuck on a corpse, basically. Oh shit, that's
She'll be
crazy.
fine. She'll
No,
be
no,
fine.
no. I'll make sure she does. Anyways, bye.
No. No.
Wow, bro.
All right, bye. I'm really getting off though. Y'all have a good one.
And
Bye.
see you Sunday.
See you
Bye.
Sunday.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.